And we're live. Hello out there.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello, hello. Welcome to the last Community D&D on Arvin Eleron's channel for the year with the Shadow Crew in our Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign,
hey.
which, we're over halfway done it, certainly, by now. Trying to think of approximately what percent we're done.
I
70%,
don't believe
maybe?
you.
We'll
Don't
stretch
worry,
it back.
guys. Next year we'll be done with the campaign that was supposed to be done at level 5.
Well, to
um,
be fair, we started at level 3, so
We've leveled
Should
up
take-
twice in 30 sessions.
It should take 2 years, right? No, that's correct.
Yeah,
we'll pad it
see?
out so it'll last even longer.
I wish you hadn't said that, Tilted. Makes me sound like a bad DM.
No, you're... Dude, I had so much fun this year with it.
Only technically leveled up twice in 30 sessions.
No, it's all good. Be
Over
honest,
like 11 months.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, 11 of those sessions were just us talking while you were sitting there like, yep, yep.
Yeah, we really probably only deserve to level up once in the last 30 sessions, to be honest with you.
Yes, so I have these lovely folks with me who have already kind of revealed their personalities a bit tonight.
There's so much more to reveal though.
Sexy singles in your area. Okay, I'll stop.
Hey, we're back to the loop. It was the first ongoing choke and we're keeping it in.
Yes. So, I am your host for this evening. I am the DM for this campaign. I am Shadow Mage, he, him pronouns. And our get to know you question for tonight is if you could summon or teleport directly in front of you any possible dessert that you wish you could have right now, what would it be? And I'm going with a gallon ice cream pail full of my mother's homemade raisin butter tarts.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Like one of the gallon drums of him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's how many she makes. She makes 120 butter tarts for the Christmas season.
Dang.
Yeah, you know why? Because she's a good person.
I must feed you all of it. Everything.
Having a mom who didn't ever cook anything ever, I take a little bit of insult at that, but also I'm super jealous.
Yes, but I know that Arvin would not approve because they are raisin butter tarts, but nah, his opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah, we've already taken
wait
over
a minute.
stream once, so we
Suddenly
could do
the
it
stream has
again.
stopped.
Yeah, right. Stream cut.
This time we didn't take his time slot.
This time.
Oh wait, we've been renamed the Raisin Crew? Who did that?
Yes.
Could
So
happen.
we'll move along to Yoy, aka Gubby, to introduce themselves and who their character is, and answer that little personality question.
Hello, yes, I am Yoi Gawain Lin, also known as Gubby, he, they pronouns, and tonight, as I have for 30 nights, which is absolutely crazy to me, I am playing Peach Candleheart, a barn owl Aarakocra Echo Knight fighter who is having a mental breakdown in the sewers.
And also loves his
Um,
dad very much.
and also loves his dad very much. He's changed his mind from last session. He loves his dad very much again. His faith has returned, although maybe not for the best reasons. And if I could teleport a dessert in front of me right now, it would be an unholy amalgamation of a McCain deep dish cake and the frozen vanilla pound cake that you used to be able to get from the grocery store. It would come in a deep aluminum dish, and you cut it into bread slices. You could toast it on either side so it would get crispy. I want both of those things.
I've never even heard of that. It sounds great.
Yeah.
Really, Triffid?
Wow.
Raisin lovers, a lot of them. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
I have a raisin
That's
indigo
funny.
now.
Ooh.
I
Uh,
approve.
Is there actually anyone in our group who does not like raisins? Okay.
I mean, I'll eat them. It's not something I seek out, but I'll eat them.
It's a situational dislike. I like them in some things. I hate them in other things.
Mhm.
I had a
Okay,
traumatic
Like
experience.
in cinnamon buns,
Yes.
I would be
Yeah,
a
I can
yes.
see it.
Okay, so this is weird, and this is probably a me thing, but if I have raisins in the cinnamon buns, I have to take them out of the cinnamon bun and then eat the cinnamon bun, and then I will eat the raisins separately.
Huh.
It's
Okay.
I will agree that raisins are better by themselves, not in anything. But I would have raisins in a cinnamon bun.
When I was a kid, I was watching the Raisinette special on TV for Christmas and eating
The
a
what
5-gallon
special?
Raisinette special. It was, hey, back in the 80s, they made stop motion out of everything, including
Back
raisins.
in my day.
Yep.
It was bad. It was bad. But I was watching it and I was eating out of a giant tub of raisins, and then I was violently sick everywhere, and I only had raisins in me, so I vomited up raisins for like 4 or 5 hours straight. Well,
Oh,
stop
God.
motion raisins were dancing on TV. It was heinous, and so I can't eat raisins still to this day.
You have not experienced life until you've experienced a raisin singing sitting on the dock of the bay.
It feels like a fever dream to look back on, for sure.
This sounds like some deep cursed lore that someone makes up.
It's
Which is
not
why
made up. It is deep
Imaginary.
cursed lore.
Okay. Now that we have gotten suitably off track, as we are wont to do.
Hey. We can be as off track as we want. I still hold to the excuse that Arvwin had their thing. It was an hour before they even got to the game. We're 17 minutes in, and like we've only been talking for 7 of those minutes.
Mhm.
We're good.
Yeah. Okay. So, Hoodie, please introduce
Thank you.
yourself and who your character is, and answer the question about dessert.
Hi, idiot. Read this, but not this part out loud. My name is Hoodie, he, him pronouns. I am playing the adorable, blonde-haired, green-eyed, cherubic basil glauberpot, a 37-year-old Lightfoot halfling, alchemist, artificer. I want to be fancy with my teleportation. Like, I want to be like, oh, I want creme brulee. I want mousse. I want, like, I don't know, cheesecake. Because I was just talking about it. If I know the real me deep down inside, it's that I just want someone to rain watermelon and peach sour patch gummies all over my body. It's really what it is. I just want a shower of them with my mouth open for them to just like a waterfall.
Sexy singles in your area? Question mark.
Oh.
Oh yeah. And I wanted it to be in slow motion the entire time, for sure.
Of course, yeah.
It's a bummer that I have to debase myself like this in front of people, but you know, I can't deny who I am inside.
A shower of watermelon and peach, like Sour Patch Candy kids.
Yeah.
Or Sour Patch Kid candies. Bad.
Well, they're not kids. They're in the shape of watermelon and peaches, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So far we've had one touchingly sentimental homemade treat, followed by 2 grocery store fulfilling garbage.
Oh yeah, no, it's hey, listen.
Don't worry. I'll balance
spoke
it out
true.
next. We'll be good.
Okay.
True to who
Come
I am
on,
inside.
imaginary man, save us.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of which, how about your turn, Tilted?
Hey everyone, I'm Tilted. I'm farmer by trade, and I stream on weekends. And in general, I'm a little sick right now, so I do apologize if I'm a little more nasally than normal. Today, I'll be playing a Raven Aarakocra Gloomstalker Ranger of noble lineage known as Cruz Swain. And during the night, and particularly on this session, I will be playing as his alter ego, and that particular alter ego goes by the name of the Aviary. And I'm completely kitted out in all my Batman attire because I had to do it. I got even, you'll see this every once in a while too because I have to. But to answer your question about what dessert I'd go with, I'd still have to go with my grandmother's strawberry rhubarb pie.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
As something that she made for me on my 6th birthday, because we didn't always get out to Detroit because that's my dad's side of the family. But when we did, my grandmother would always make that for me on my birthday because we always ended up during the summer, which is my birthday month, is July. So we're usually out there at that time. So they made that for me every single year, pretty much.
Aw.
Bringing back the answer to the pie question from a few sessions ago.
Okay, so
Got
Drew,
you
you're the
covered.
tiebreaker between grocery store garbage and touching homemade
Unhinged or
sentimental food.
not, you decide.
Yeah, Drew, how about you introduce yourself and all that jazz?
Hello, I am Drew the Damager, and he, him pronouns. Tonight I will be playing the punk rock priestess Callista Amberblood, the tiefling Twilight cleric. And my answer is a little bit of both, maybe?
Keeping the balance as always it
Uh-oh.
should be.
Balance
So
as all things should be.
it's not something that you can get at the grocery store, but it's not something that is like it's a homemade thing, but it's not like homemade from my child. It's not like, oh, my dad made this when I was sick when I was a little kid. It's not like a nice there's no nice story behind it. If I could teleport anything in front of me right now, only because I haven't had it in a really long time, it'd be Malasadish.
Oh,
Uh,
what is that?
What is
Come again? Sorry, I'm not familiar.
Excuse you?
Malasadish.
Ooh,
It
what
is
is that?
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
it is Portuguese fried dough.
Oh.
Can you type that in the chat?
got close enough.
I'll try.
Oh, it's basically like a donut.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
it is very good.
I mean, you can't go wrong with fried dough. I think every culture has some variant of fried dough.
That
I
it
don't-
does.
I don't show my Portuguese roots very much, but I do like Malasadish.
I didn't even know you had a Portuguese background.
Yeah, I'm mostly Portuguese.
Well, shit.
Yep, like Malasadish and Shirties.
We're a diverse
Ooh.
group here.
See, I'm like 50% Spanish slash, like old school Spanish, like Texan Spanish. None of that is. I'm all potatoes all the way down.
Yeah, I have German and Sicilian background, but I was born in America. So,
I
yeah.
mean, potatoes
So-
are a really, really tough starch to beat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can just live on potatoes and bananas if you just wanted to eat those for the rest of your life. You're good. Probably don't, but
The thought of combining potatoes and bananas into a dish made a part of my stomach go, ugh.
not together, never together.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
I like bananas and things, but I don't think it would go too well with potatoes.
Speaking of bananas, I've never had a banoffee pie, but I keep hearing about it.
I've never heard of that.
I've
Banana
not heard
toffee
of
or banana coffee?
It's a banana toffee thing. I too was confused when I first heard of this, but apparently it's very popular on this continent.
That's like finding out that
It's a pie crust with no cover or lattice on the top, and then it's filled with a caramel, and then on top of that is bananas, and then on top of that is whipped cream of some kind.
an even fancier banana cream pie without the banana pudding.
You know what's also a really good dessert since we're bringing that up, and this would be like a secondary one for me? Be almond kringle.
Almond kringle.
So think of it basically, it's got like an almond paste, it's got a cream top, and then the outer edges of it is basically all puff pastry.
Oh. I mean,
And
I'm weak for puff pastry, so hell yes.
it's really good, and it's got that subtle sweetness, and it just kind of has a bit of that lingering sweetness on the tongue even after you finish eating, which was really good. Makes you want to get more of it, and it's scary because you can go through that whole thing. It's like, oh god.
See, I didn't know the Kringles existed until like a few years ago, but when I saw one, I made a lot of really rude comments in a row. So that's all I think of immediately, because it is a glazed ring. So sorry, gang. Gut in
Oh,
mind.
hello, Emily the Invincible.
Hello,
Um,
Emily.
We're talking about delicious desserts that we wish we had
Yes.
in front of us.
I could kill for a sfogliatella.
Another thing which I
Everyone's pulling out the fancy ones. I'm just thinking, man, I could just do gummy bears too.
Just throw in some gummy bears.
Basically, it's a laminated pastry. It translates to lobster tail because it kind of curves like a lobster tail thing, but it's filled with really thick cream. So if you really, 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 really like dairy, it is the best thing ever.
I've had a pastry called a lobster tail. So if those two are similar in the same ballpark, they're so good.
Oh, Shadowed, apparently you and I are not worth murdering for a
Yeah.
vegan tiramisu.
I was just putting it to chat. Well, I guess now we know who Emily's favorites are.
I guess
She'd
so.
be willing
Wow.
to kill all of Hoodie, Tilted, and Drew.
That feels real bad, man. No wonder you
wow.
don't visit my channel. I feel so abandoned.
I'm scrappy. I'm pretty hard to kill. I don't know. I could probably run away pretty fast enough, at least.
To be
That is
fair,
very funny.
I think if there was like a Pokemon trade machine, but it was humans for a dessert, if you put me in there expecting to get a vegan tiramisu, it would come out really fucked up. So, you know, Emily the Invincible, you have good instincts. I am not the human sacrifice for vegan tiramisu.
Does does everyone in the group like cheesecake?
I have no qualms with cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So what's your favorite kind of cheesecake? Like regular chocolate, some kind of fruit variety,
I had
like an
I had one
Oreo
of the
cookies and cream.
I had one at the Cheesecake Factory one time where it was like a chocolate cheesecake, and like on the back of it, it had like the little tiny mini Hershey Kisses, like that you put in cookies,
Mm-hmm.
like jammed on the back of it. That was pretty good.
Yeah. You really can't go wrong with cheesecake in general. And what's nice is I like using my mom's New York style cheesecake. She used to make it a lot at the restaurant because we used to, own a restaurant in the past before I became a farmer. And it would be a nice base for whatever you wanted to. We were discussing this prior to even starting the cast here today, and it has a real nice creaminess that you're wanting from a cheesecake, but it's also plain enough that you can add whatever you want to it. So for me, because I get to cheat a little because I already like strawberry rhubarb, I just put a strawberry rhubarb compote onto that. Easy.
Mm.
Yeah, but
I
a lot of
really
us don't have compotes just kicking around.
Hey, you get spoiled by a mother, I guess. I don't know, man.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
Ooh,
PvP
ooh.
and naval. Holy shit.
I've only been spoiled financially, thank you. I'm an only child.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's spoiled in some way, and it works out.
It's pistachio cheesecake, like 100% hands down. Would go into a fight over it.
Okay.
I like a Basque cheesecake. That's the kind with the burnt top.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just really like the Maillard reaction stuff, like either the burnt top ones or something like with a very thick crust.
I like a raspberry chocolate cake.
You can't go wrong with raspberry chocolate as a flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Funnily enough, for me, I love both of those flavors individually. I don't personally like it as much when they're together.
See, now are you having like raspberry with like milk chocolate or raspberry with dark chocolate? Because raspberry with dark chocolate is top tier, and raspberry with milk
I've
chocolate is
had
just kind
both.
of meh.
It's just my opinion. I love them both individually as flavors without putting them together. I don't know what it is. That's just what it is for me.
It sounded like you were breaking up with somebody.
Yeah, I mean,
both individualist flavors.
I am imaginary after.
I mean, I do have to agree with Shadowed. At least for my taste, Raspberry and white chocolate cheesecake, yes. Raspberry and dark chocolate cheesecake, also yes. Raspberry and milk chocolate, no. I regret being sentient. Have a good day.
Milk chocolate
Yeah.
is garbage. It's not meant for consumption, and the only people that eat it are people that don't have taste buds. So, there's that. I'm throwing down gauntlets.
I would also agree with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
One
This
of the
turns out to
things
be
that
our
I got
most
for
controversial episode.
one of the things that I got for Christmas was a Terry's dark chocolate orange.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you can't beat them. They're like a quintessential holiday treat.
This is
If
so
they-
good.
At the bottom of the stocking, you wake people up Christmas
Oh,
morning.
Look at that.
I got
just
this
hanging off
in
the
my
counter.
Christmas stocking. This Brookside dark chocolate with acai and blueberry.
Nice.
Nice. For me, if it was going to be milk chocolate, I actually prefer milk chocolate to dark chocolate if it involves caramels.
Oh.
no.
Okay, I'm going to be alone in imaginary on that one. Got it. All right,
I'm not
that's
gonna
fair.
agree with you, but I thought you were going hard to the paint and saying that you just like my milk chocolate like in total, and I was like, we're gonna have to stop. We're no longer playing D&D.
There's
We have to
certain
stop.
things that milk chocolate works good with. Raspberries is definitely not one of them because they both try to compete with each other for the sweetness award, and they both fail at it at the same time if they do that.
Yeah, milk chocolate goes great with the garbage can. It's cut and dry.
Okay,
Fun story,
I
Trevin.
mean, I do kind of have to agree with Tilted a little bit
Okay.
because I do like those like anything that's like a combination of like milk chocolate and caramel and like peanut or like another kind of nut like that. So
Yeah.
Okay,
It
that's fine
complements
because then you
'cause-
have the savory stuff balancing out the sweet. So
Yeah, that's the point,
that
is
does
that the
work.
milk chocolate is overtly sweet, so using nuts that have like a light sweetness or saltiness to them balances it out. That's the idea.
are we just
I
a
just-
dessert podcast now?
Hey, I'm cool with that. I can talk about this for the next 20, 30 minutes, no problem.
I just truly can't imagine a dessert that would like a candy bar. Let's zoom out and just say a candy bar that is not made better by having a dark equivalent. I can't think of a single one.
Hoodie takes on the entire confectionery industry.
I mean, yeah, I did this for like 8 solid years, just saying, "Hey, I have this opinion. Come here and fight me."
Mars Dark is not that good, but Mars bars in general aren't that good. So,
Well, I think it's more of the quality of the dark chocolate at that point.
Okay.
Like, you could say the same about like Milky Way or Snickers or any of those because they use like crappy milk chocolate
Is Payday the worst candy bar?
and dark chocolate.
Is
Sorry.
what?
no,
Uh-oh.
no,
No,
it's
just
What was
asking.
the
not.
question? I'm sorry.
Is Payday the worst candy bar because there's no chocolate?
The fuck is a payday?
Okay,
I've
so
never
it's
heard of this
basically
in my life.
think
Hold
of
on,
it like
what?
a nut chew with a thin layer of chocolate.
Is there no,
No.
payday?
Paydays don't have chocolate.
No,
Payday
paydays don't
is
have
just
chocolate.
nuts.
Oh, I'm
with
sorry.
caramel in the center.
Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. It's just
Although,
basically a nut chew.
I think they make a new one that's chocolate
Yeah.
covered now, but like the original payday was just nuts and caramel, like whole nuts and caramel. Do they not have that in Canada?
That's crazy.
I've never seen anything called a payday.
Really?
You probably have a crazier name for it, like I don't know. I can't even think of it. I can't think of a fun Canada joke. Ah, my,
You know,
my
you can.
wit has eluded me.
And Emily's mentioning like a vegan options and stuff. And yes, you can make a lot of good vegan options. For me, if there's something you have to worry about desserts wise, it's gluten-free options that require sweetness for desserts. That is impossible to get anything good out of that.
It was
Are Smarties called rockets in Canada?
Oh, okay. Now that's a whole different can of worms.
Oh,
So-
here we go. We're going into candies now, guys.
Okay, so the candy that Americans know as Smarties, Canadians call rockets,
Okay.
which are those like little like chalky, like barely flavored things, right?
Yeah.
but they're
So-
not the Necco wafers, so they are actually the most. Listen, Smarties next to Necco wafers is like a night and day difference.
Smarties
The
in
what wafers?
they're called Necco wafers, and they taste like you're eating chalk that came off of a chalkboard. It's the worst
Yeah.
thing ever.
They're terrible.
I heard necro wafers. I was like, holy crap!
might as
what
well
am
be.
I
Honestly?
missing out?
Yeah.
Smarties in Canada are like visually similar to like say an M&M, but way better.
Hold on. They're convex, not concave.
No.
No.
You said visually similar to an M&M, so that's convex and not concave.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Smarties
sure.
are
Like
concave
they're shaped
here.
like that.
Yeah. Smarties are concave. They're like
But
Yeah, like your
but
fingers
like
can go
it-
into it.
if
Are
you
we
had
really
it like
getting into convex and concave arguments?
if you had a bowl
Finger
of
feel
Canadian
matters. I
Smarties
don't know what to
next
say.
to a bowl of M&Ms, you would think they were probably the same candy.
What? Wait, what?
If you had a bowl of
No?
Canadian Smarties next to a bowl of M&Ms, you could get away with probably thinking that they are likely the same candy.
So
Yeah, but
are
you
they
said they're
not
way better.
pastel?
No, Canadian Smarties are like chocolate inside a color candy coated shell.
Oh, you're Smartie. Okay. Well, we swapped from Rockets to Smarties, but Smarties to me, okay, I got lost in the Canadian weeds.
Yeah, because American Smarties we know as Rockets.
I feel like we're talking about soccer football.
Yeah.
I love how our viewership has skyrocketed for this discussion about desserts and candy.
And if you like Smarties, drop a subscription to Arvon
Yeah.
You know, we went from 3 people to 16. There's folks in chat that I haven't seen before. It's just
Yeah.
we're on the front page of Twitch.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, it's like hello Proxima Rising and Jakesy Dog. Did anyone else show up in chat today?
At some point, we will play D&D.
We
Yes.
will. It's okay. We're still
Yes,
under the
I tried
hour
to-
time limit, guys. We're good. We're good.
I tried to
I-
switch the topic like 5 minutes ago, but
Yes.
then
You
Tilted
did, you did.
But then
interrupted
you
me
also
again.
got heated about the topic, so you couldn't leave it out.
I could go for a churro.
Ooh.
Were you good on
churros are so
churros?
good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm sorry, what?
A churro? You
Oh,
oh,
okay,
come on.
okay. No, I
Oh,
You
got
live
it.
in
I say, you're from
California.
California.
No, I heard chair. I'm like, what? Why are we having chairs for dessert? And then I heard it right, and I was like, oh, churros, yes,
I thought you
fantastic.
didn't know what a churro was. That was.
I was gonna say how northern
Okay.
how northern California do you live? Alaska?
My girlfriend should punch me if that was the case. She's Puerto Rican.
I thought you were gonna say she's a churro, and I was like, Tilted, is there something you want to tell us?
Okay, that's great.
Is she imaginary too?
No, she's real.
It's like a
Trust.
really cheap CGI animation walks into screen suddenly. It's
Yeah.
just a walking churro.
My
It's
imaginary
like-
girlfriend from Puerto Rico. Oh, you don't know her.
You don't know her. Oh, here she is, and then it's like a churro T poses in the background. And you're like, oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay,
Okay.
who remembers what we did last time?
We
Uh,
FAFO'd, so you know it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoodie, you want to
half the
go ahead and break
party-
it down for us? Go ahead, man. I want to hear your explanation of it. This is gonna be great.
Half the
ooh.
party had an extended mental breakdown, so that was
Yeah.
great.
team breakdown right here. So my explanation is going to be completely different from your explanation because we're justified. Hey, Peach and I, we're justified.
So, yes, like they said, 2 of our party members had a mental breakdown. The other 2 that are the more well-adjusted but not really well-adjusted people are trying to calm them down so we can actually get through a situation properly.
TLDR, we were asked by the very bestest wizard in Waterdeep to go and apprehend an individual who had a total personality change. And because we just got out of a really horrific circumstance that was set off by a bunch of mind flayers from the Xanathar Guild, Peach and Basil immediately thought, oh no, something bizarre is going to happen. And then Basil put on the detect magic eyeballs and then saw the telltale wisps of I've been possessed by a brain thing.
Brain dog. It's a brain
Brain
dog.
dog.
Brain dog.
Brain.
We've locked it in.
A
The only
brain
dogs that
dog
exist in
magic like
Waterdeep.
coming out the guy's ears, and so of course from that point on, Peach and Basil are just panicking. Like, we need to shank this guy in broad daylight in a sewer.
And we didn't convey it to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Very well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically the extent of it was the party was given these 2 side quests. The first of which was coming from the Blackstaff, saying, "Hey, this guy's been acting weird. Go check him out." And then, yeah, shit happened.
We tried to kill a person half-heartedly when 2 of us didn't know what was going on, only for it to not do anything and bounce off of him and hurt him in the nose. And then we as players decided well, we should just leave this. This is clearly a trap. And then as we turned around, Shadowed as a DM said, no, you shall
No.
not do that.
You're gonna stay here until you like raisins. So he shut us in, and
And then he showed us the Raisinets show.
Oh, please, we don't need to.
Yeah, there may have been these walls in the sewers that normally function as like partitioning for like being able to lock off a section for maintenance or rerouting flow, but they seem to be blocking the party in and not allowing them to escape from sewers.
And to add layers to this, the scam that this probably definitely a mind flayer thrall used to lure us in was actually a legit scam. There was a fiend in the sewers, but this
Yes.
does not mean that he will not jump us afterwards or even during, or that the fiend will not drop its disguise and be like, surprise, I am actually a mind flayer. That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, so yeah, they did eventually meet back up with the guy who they were supposed to be monitoring in this chamber where there's this demon hunched over bodies, like chewing them and
Nom nom nom, yum yum yum.
yeah, completely dismembering them, that kind of stuff.
Pleasant sights in Waterdeep here.
And they come in through like the broken door, and Maloon, who's this guy, is like hiding over by some barrels, and he's like pointing over at the demon, axe raised. I'm pretty sure it's an axe.
Yeah.
Is
Oh yeah,
your
the axe
edge.
talks.
And the axe
Yes,
talks.
there's a talking axe.
Which
Yeah.
is kind of also the reason we wanted to kill him, because it was a cool axe.
It's pretty
No,
bad axe.
We were pretty sure, at least Peach was pretty sure it was a mind flayer axe. Peach was already having a breakdown, so everything was just mind flayers to him at that point.
See, there was just a little bit of player bleed on my end of like, it's a cool axe, we could use it, I guess.
And they pretty much just came in, or at least some of the party hopped in through the broken door, and then the demon kind of sensed that something else was going on and like raised its head up from nomming the bodies, let out a roar. And that's pretty much where we ended.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Roll initiative, I guess.
Yeah.
It was on the 20 for like a second, and I just can't. I was robbed of it, and I don't know what else to do besides sink even lower in my chair.
21 for Peach.
I don't know why. Oh, it's probably because you hadn't added me to the turn counter yet for some reason.
11 to Basil.
Because I have my token
Mine would be
selected, so that's
16.
weird. I get a 14.
All I hear is Final Fantasy fight music. I know nothing's playing yet, but that's in my head for sure.
Which one?
You have...
Bum
bum bum ba-na-na-na-na-na bum bum bum
ba-ba-na-na-na.
I think I'm picturing 9s, but it might be 8s.
Okay.
It's been a while.
I like how you have Final Fantasy. I have X-Gun Give It To You going through my skull.
Nice.
He was still robbing people in like 2015, which I find hilarious. Because can you imagine DMX runs up on you and you're like, oh, can I get your autograph? And he's like, give me your phone and wallet, and pulls out a gun. And you're like, I mean, this is good enough, I guess.
This will work. Can I get a picture of you real quick?
Yeah. was like, yeah, that's a fair trade, but can I get your autograph?
I mean, wait, he'd be getting like a Costco card and like a library card for me. No cash, because who has that on them? So yeah, man, I'll trade that for a picture with DMX.
Okay, so Maloon got a 12 on his initiative, and the Hezru demon got a 17.
I would also have a 16 shadowed.
Oh, a 16 initiative? Okay.
Yeah, because I did the
Vigilant blessing.
Yeah,
Yep.
Vigilant Blessing.
Aha. Okay. So we have our initiative order where Peach is acting first and then the demon is going.
Boy.
Oh, I have to measure some stuff. Oh, yay, so that's 30. So my Echo can move 30. And how far can I go? Can I move over these boxes?
Over the squares with the grates.
Yeah.
Those
Or-
are grates at the bottom. They're not boxes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So those are grates in the floor.
Okay.
Are they good grates? Are they bad? Do they look like they're gonna bust open and have more things jump out, or
Mind Flare pool. That's where all the spawns are. Easy.
oh my god! If 2 mind flayers pop up from the grates, I'll just walk.
2 Mind Flayers come up. I'm gonna see if I can grab one of you and run out the door.
Okay. So
I can fly in any case, so
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
all right. You're going to fly off then, because
Yeah.
I could say, give me a perception check about the grates.
Oh, I think I probably just want to get there as fast as I can because I am having a bit of an emotional breakdown and a mental breakdown because of all of this nonsense. I just want to get some violence out.
Mm-hmm.
So I hop skip over these grates.
So you're not
and-
wearing the plate armor then, or
No, I am wearing the cloak of displacement and
Right.
the studded leather.
other brother? Okay.
Okay, and I am going to bonk. Hello. That's terrible. It's okay though, I can bonk twice.
Well, hold on. Does a 10 hit?
No, there's
A
no
10 does
way.
not hit, but a 21 does.
Wahoo! That's an 11 points of damage.
Okay. And you have a magical weapon.
I do,
That's
I
good.
do.
That is good. Okay.
And that's all I can do because I am a one-trick Borb.
Okay. In which case, we'll move along to the demon, the Hezru. Okay. So, it will turn and try to bite at the peach that is here.
It's an echo me, yeah.
Okay. So the bite has a 20 to hit,
Yeah, that will hit.
doing 16 piercing damage.
My echo disappears.
Okay.
Well, is the Echo also get your Cloak of Displacement benefit or no?
No, I don't think so. It uses my saving throw bonus for a roll, and the cloak doesn't say it applies to anything else. So
Okay,
I assume
just
it's
figured
only
I'd check.
And then the Hezru will lurch forward to then do 2 big claw swipes at Peach.
At a disadvantage for the first one at least because of the cloak.
Okay, so at disadvantage that would be an 11. And the second one,
Also disadvantage still.
Yeah, because it didn't hit.
okay, So it got 25 and 20, so 20 is disadvantage.
Yep, that will hit.
And that will be 14 slashing damage.
Uh-huh.
How lovely.
Okay. And the Hezru will just hang out there because it has a threat in front of it. And we will move along to Callista with Cruz up next.
Yes,
Right,
sir.
I'm gonna move. Oh, I have the wrong thing on. Here we go. I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Basil, may the Moon Mother offer you resistance. Now I'll cast resistance on him.
Huh?
So now you can add a D4 to any saving throw. And then I will move in here. Right here.
Okay.
And I will cast Spiritual Weapon
Yes.
right here.
Okay.
Woohoo!
And it is going to be a the axe from Skyrim, the Daedric axe.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like that motherfucker.
Okay.
But for now, it's just gonna look like an umbrella.
Yeah, just a little bit like an umbrella.
Yeah. I mean, that's close enough, really.
Yeah, easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have imaginations here.
And
I was just drawing something. I needed something to put.
It's beautiful. I love it.
does a 16 hit?
That hits exactly.
Nice.
We take those.
7 points of damage.
Okay, dokie. Damage. Hey.
And I will stay right there.
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
No, we'll just move along. All right, Cruz, you're up.
yeah. Move on for now.
Uh,
So, would you mind, Gubby, just moving over your extra
Yeah.
token? Just a tad
Ta-da!
bit. Thanks. Appreciate that. I'm going to, first off, move right up to the beastie. And it's time to unload, as the kids would say.
Oh boy. Sexy signals in your area.
Don't like
As the
that
kids would say.
So, first attack.
Yeah.
That
It's
is
the
a
other
crit.
spiritual weapon. Holy
crit.
crap.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we're gonna go ahead and do maximum damage that it can do is 1d10 plus 4, so it'd be 14 for the first part of it, and then the
Mhm.
crit.
Do you get the extra D8 on this attack?
I will. I'm gonna add that
So-
in too.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, don't forget all the extra.
No. We're getting there. We're getting there. So that's 11 more damage, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the 2d8s that I have to do for
We're at
That's
25
the
damage so far.
Umbral Strike. So that's 7 more damage.
Okay,
But it's
so
a crit.
that's
32.
32 so far. So
Yeah.
Umbral Strike, I think, is technically. Let me look it up.
It's part of your damage.
Is it?
That's why it's so huge to crit on the first attack. This is why Gloomstalker's good.
Oh, okay, so I should be getting the max value out of the first roll.
Yeah. Oh, I mean that is it. Shadow does need to
If
sign off.
Shadowed allows it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be 33 instead of 32, since you rolled a 6 on one of the d8s anyway. Oh wait, d8.
Yeah.
33.
It's
33.
16 plus your. So the base damage of what you roll was 2d8 plus 1d10 plus 8, correct?
That sounds right, yes.
Okay, so it's 26 plus 8, 32, plus what you rolled was 11 and 7. So that's another 28 that we're adding on top of the 32, which is 50 damage. Right? Am I
Holy
crazy?
shit.
Like I said, I have to, you know, as the kids say.
Because you guys were saying, oh, it's like 32 damage. I'm like, no, man.
So there,
okay, okay.
We're way past 30.
there's the 14 from the original
From the
Like,
original crit.
base max. Yeah.
And then if we took the 2 d8s from the Umbral Strike and that gets counted as a crit, you would add 16 for that.
Yeah, so that's 30 just off the
30 off of it before I even roll anything. Then I rolled an 11 and a 7.
Oh, so it was +4 and not +8, right? So then
Yeah.
it's 18, 30, 48.
48 damage.
Are you cool with that, Shadowed? Or should we walk back some crit rules?
It's Dread Ambusher.
I can remember in Crown of Candy, Leah Wilhelmina going off in the cheese ocean. This all sounds crazy. Flies into the darkness, gets advantage on anyone that has dark vision while they are in full darkness. Unloads, gets a crit on the first one, absolutely just massacres an entire boat of people.
Yeah. So apparently yes, this is correct. So the Dread Ambusher feature, at least based on the rules that I'm looking at here. So you must have gotten a second D8 from a level up somewhere at some point. That
At level
I
5.
believe at 5th level you get a second d8.
Yeah.
You might be looking, if you're not looking at D&D Beyond, you might be looking at Tasha's. You might be looking at a UA and not Tasha's.
one I'm looking at is supposed to be hold on.
I mean, you do have 2 more attacks.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
do have 2 more attacks. Like, I understand if you want to, like, hey, let me look through it again just to make sure.
So my source here is Xanathar's Guide.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it came out in Xanathar's, I'm pretty sure.
Did it get reprinted in something?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I just forgot what book it came out in because they just keep making new books.
Okay. And then it's Gloomstalker level 3 Dread Ambusher.
Mm-hmm.
If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. That attack hits, the target takes an extra 1d8 damage.
Okay. So I guess I was just reading it wrong. So that's my bad.
it's-
When you reach 4th level, and 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once. Like, is this like from rules that I'm not familiar with?
No, if that attack hits, the target takes 1d8 additional damage of the weapon's damage type.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. There's no 2d8 here.
Okay,
Okay.
so yeah. Yeah, then I was just reading it wrong. All good.
Okay.
So that would mean that I would get the max 8.
It's still 40 damage. Oh, you got to re-roll. Oh no, you already rolled both 8. So what was?
Yeah. So it's 14 plus 11 plus 8 plus whatever that d8 rolled.
Which was a 1 because it's the first roll.
Okay. Sorry for getting
Fine.
bogged down in.
No,
Fine,
no, it's
technical
all good. I
rules
want to make
here.
sure we're
So-
good too.
33? If we're minusing 15 from that?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's
Okay.
still pretty good.
Okay, so 33 damage.
All right, 2 more attacks.
Now next you need to spec into Paladin, so you can just keep adding more damage. dice to it.
24.
Jeez.
So yeah, 24 hits.
That is an additional 11 damage.
Woohoo!
Then I'm going to go ahead and bonus action cast Ensnaring Strike, and then do my last attack.
So we're at 44 damage for the turn so far.
Aw, but I missed.
Oh.
Unfortunate. It's still enchanted with it, but I'll just have to use it next round. Then I'll turn and like, pick on someone your own size.
I.e., absolutely nobody in this room.
Exactly.
Where does the third attack come from?
Dread Ambusher. Sorry.
Dread Ambusher gives you an
Yeah.
extra attack on the first round.
Yeah.
And then you, as a level 5 ranger, I get 2 attacks base.
So it's 3.
Oh. Yeah. Right, sorry. No,
Yep.
yeah, that's good.
Yep.
It's funny to imagine a bunch of
Yeah.
gods pausing time, trying to figure out how much damage things are gonna take.
It's just like, Ioun up there. How'd they do that?
It is
Hold on.
one of the best
Right.
ranger subclasses for a reason.
I mean, because Ranger is so bad. Otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has taken 33 damage and 11 damage.
44.
Okay.
Did you have one of us doing 44 damage to it in your calculations, or no?
Remember, he's planning to steal our kidneys.
Yeah, no,
That's true.
I'm aware.
This is just the side quest.
I'm here for the tricks.
Also, Shadowed, you're the DM. You could just add 100 more hit points to this guy.
Yeah.
This is very true.
I've done
You can
that.
just also make him do like 4 extra attacks, like he's hasted for some reason, That'd be great.
Suddenly, he bites the head off of one of you. Oh no!
Oh, shoot.
no.
Blood everywhere. Oh no!
Oh man,
no.
one of his teeth turned out to be a Vorpal weapon.
I
Ah,
was just gonna
shoot.
say that.
No.
He has Vorpal teeth.
I
Ah,
gave one of my NPCs
we really
a
are
Vorpal sword,
hooligans. It's great.
and then my PCs beat him up, and now they have a Vorpal sword, and I can't help but feel like I messed up.
Vorpal teeth is a great idea.
So,
Write that
it's
down.
terrible.
Write that down.
Write that down now.
Throw it on a Tarrasque. We're good to go.
So Maloon comes charging in. Oh, hold on. 5, 10,
I was gonna say, can he even get in there?
30.
I think just. It's only 4 spaces to get adjacent.
Yeah, so he comes up to here. And he is like wielding Azure Edge in both hands. And he just starts like swinging away. But like you can tell that like it almost seems like there's like a lot of heft to his movement, almost maybe more than there should be. But he gets a 21 to hit on the Hezru, doing another 11 damage. And then he attacks again. This time he misses, only getting a 13.
Oh.
This time he hits with a 19.
Okay.
And then he does another 10 damage. Then he attacks a 4th time.
Holy shit.
With an 18, so that'll hit. Doing 14 damage. So he is just absolutely savaged at this demon. And he's
Okay.
he calls out, thank you for your help. But it seems that I can perhaps maybe take this demon alone.
That's foreshadowing. He's gonna cut out our kidneys after this.
And then we'll move along to Basil.
Do I shout Stone of Galore out loud? That's the real. That's the real question.
That is your like the Achilles heel to this whole thing. Like, what should I do here at this very moment?
First, we're scrambling into the room to make sure everything's safe. Yeah, so I can get there. I'll scramble to where Maloon was. So, does this dude look immune to poison
Yes.
and or acid? Yes to poison. Okay.
Yes to poison.
Great.
Well, it means that half of your kit works.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, because it'll only. Never mind. I'm gonna say it.
I'll
Wow.
I'll glance up at the spikes that are dripping in like, a coating of some variety, and I just kind of frown. And then I'm gonna look towards the grates. Can I do a perception check on these grates and see what they're about?
Sure.
I'm not really built for perception here, so
Oh,
it's just
no.
a 10.
Okay. So, what you can tell is that these are like this section of 10 feet by 10 feet. There's these grates. These grates do not look sturdy enough to like support a lot of weight.
How lovely.
Okay. I'll just shout, "Watch out for the grates!" And then I'll pull out the alchemical crossbow. I think it was already out. I think I was in full panic mode when I got here. So I'll just take a knee and aim it, putting a just. Actually, when I go to put my hand on it, I click a little lever, and it just fills up this. It looks like liquid filling the crossbow bolt area, and then it just swirls and takes off. I'm going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow.
Okay.
Sorry, Milf's Acid Arrow. I believe
Nice.
it's called.
Oh, yeah. Sexy singles in your area, of course.
Sexy
Of course.
singles, yes,
Okay,
yes, we know.
So I
Okay,
know
okay.
15 doesn't hit.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
15 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Damn, I wasn't counting on the MILF.
So
Your first mistake.
it zooms right past everyone's ears, and I'm like, you just hear, "Dang it!" And then I'm going to bonus action anything. I don't think so.
That's where you're
I don't think
aiming
I
that thing.
would do. Action, bonus action. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's it. That's it for my turn.
Okay. We'll then go around to round 2, and we have Peach
Oh.
next to the Hezru.
Uh-huh.
So,
What?
please make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? This is disgusting. I'll have you all know
That's
that
literally
this is
it. It's
disgusting.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's literally because it's disgusting.
7.
Okay, so you fail the Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, I throw up.
You start fucking
and,
out pilots.
Yes, it stinks so badly, this demon, that you are under the effects of the poisoned condition until the start of your next.
Poison condition. Let me look that up.
Shit.
It means you got a disadvantage on all attacks.
You can't-
and
you can't
pretty
be
much every
healed.
save.
Yeah, you're at disadvantage.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It would be really fun if I could use it on monsters, because it's brutal.
Yes.
One day, Shadow, right?
One
Well,
day.
I think I know a way around that, which is boop. Bonus action. Bounce my echo back into play.
And it can attack for you and it won't be a disadvantage.
Yes, because it has immunity to all conditions.
Freaking
So-
A, man.
So
Nice.
bonk.
Nice try, Shadow.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then second bonk. Oh, is that
Okay.
a natural 20?
That is a natural 20.
All right.
So 14 plus 24.
So that'd be 37 total damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, earlier before this session, I asked my wonderful friends in this group, would you rather trust a mysterious person or an imaginary person? And I think my echo is proof that you should trust an imaginary person. Ha ha, I am correct.
Take that, scientists.
Okay. Anything else on Peach's turn?
No, I've used my action, I've used my bonus action, so that is all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Oh, how long am I poisoned? That was one thing. I
At
need
the
to ask.
start of your next turn, you're probably going to have to make
Until
the
it's-
check again.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is correct.
Thank you.
Okay. So the Hezru will try to bite Maloon.
Sentinel.
Oh. That procs on attacks as well? I thought
Yep.
it was... Okay.
Any
So
action.
And
when a creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
okay, for some reason I thought that was just movement. Is that something else?
Movement
is
is
also
a
movement.
pole.
It's
is
also
a...
movement. It's basically an enhanced attack of
Oh.
opportunity.
Okay. All right. So do
Okay.
your Sentinel attack.
14 though doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Okay. So it did get a 19 on Maloon. That hits him. So it will do 16 damage. Maloon. And then it will flash out with its claws at one at Cruz and one at Peach, not Echo.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Does the Cloak of Displacement thing come back?
Yeah, it's once per turn. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's when it's at
Until
the
the
end of your
start of
turn
my
it
next turn, yeah.
reapplies.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
well, so it crit on its attack on Cruz.
Nice.
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 My guy, I swear you've gotten crits on me more than any other person. The one guy that's built for high AC, it's like, yep, I'm gonna get crit now.
Well, 16, so that will be 16 plus 11. So 27 damage. 27
Nice.
slashing damage.
Yeah, there is a
Ooh.
large gash in my side.
Oh no! Our imaginary friend, no!
And this is at a disadvantage against Peach.
Yes.
Okay, well that's good because I got a 12 and a 20, so a 12 will miss.
Stop.
Jesus.
Oh
Stop.
shit!
Stop. You have to stop.
We're
It was
taking
cool.
all the raisins out of those butter tarts, man. we're
What-
coming into your house personally and picking all of them out.
When it was just the bone zone area, it was fine because it was just one area that there was a bunch of crits. But now you're keeping it going, and you simply must calm down.
All right, so that was the Hezru's turn. So now we move along to Callista.
So because because Basil just yelled out about the grates, can I look down at the grate right in front of me and see what the deal is with it?
Sure. So,
That'd be
so if so basically if you try to walk across the grates, then yeah, it'll basically mechanically it's that you must roll a acrobatics check. However, if you are large or wearing heavy armor, you roll with disadvantage.
There's no there's no tentacles coming out of the grates?
No.
Okay.
But there is a large creature, and there is a person with heavy armor here. So, you know, just saying.
The black staff like, hey, where's my buddy that you told us to check up on? We're like, "Ooh."
Well, he was a rain dog, so we drowned him.
So this is the puppies we're talking about being kicked, right? Is that what we're going with now?
That's the plot twist.
Is that the canonical puppy kicker vibe we're getting now?
Also, don't forget that you all also have those charm of the fates,
Yep.
Yes.
Wait.
which I think
Probably
only
should
one
use
of
that.
you used one of.
Yep, me.
All right. So yes,
Okay.
Callista, you see in front of you that the grates likely look slightly dangerous to try and cross.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna walk on that.
Well, that's the fun thing as a cleric. You don't have to.
Oh wait, on my turn, did I make a check yet, or was that the previous?
We haven't
turn?
gone back around to you.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, did I miss out on time? Yes, I am a fool. Continue.
Oh, but I have to walk past the grates.
You could probably
So-
do that 10 feet there and then measure how far you'd have left after that.
Oh, I can just get there. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go around these grates.
Mm-hmm.
Go right here behind Cruz
Okay.
and cast Cure Wounds
Aha. Gotcha.
for 11 points,
Thank you.
and then with my bonus action, I will smash this guy in the face with my Daedric axe again.
Okay.
Amazing.
And spiritual weapon is so good.
Yeah.
I don't think a 12 hits.
12 does not.
Okay,
Oh.
and that is me for my turn.
Okay.
Hooray.
That takes us to Cruz, which since you are within 10 feet of the Hezru, must do
There's
that.
two things actually that I just realized too. I did get attacked and I was concentrating on ensnaring strike, so I probably have to make a check for that.
Ah, yes.
So it's just a con save, right?
Plus
For
spellcasting
concentration?
modifier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it is. I'm just making sure.
Right.
That is right? It's concentration is con.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So yeah, I lose concentration on that.
Oof.
That's okay though. And then you want me to make the con save for the poison effect, right?
Correct.
Okay, so let me do that now. Man, those are not great rolls.
Oh, no. So you are now also suffering the poison condition.
All right, fantastic. Well, not a whole lot I can really do here aside from just taking a couple of swings. So I'm gonna have to do them both at disadvantage. So let's see here. Okay, well I already know I'm missing that one, so we're just gonna. Well, actually, no, I have to do it for a crit just in case. Exactly.
Nice.
Oh, oof.
coming back for ya.
It was a crit for in
The
some
wrong
ways.
direction. So, all right. We're getting the bad rolls out, guys. This is what we're doing here.
7, 8, 7, 6. Brutal.
Oof.
Brutal straight luck.
Yeah, okay, so that is 13 for my second one, so that ain't gonna happen, Chief. All right. And I'll look at him like, I honestly didn't think you'd actually turn my way. Thank you. All right, next.
So you rolled a 22 there?
It's
That was at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that it for you, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just cough out and, like, awkwardly praise the guy for actually attacking me.
Okay. Then we'll move along to Maloon. And as he's like hoisting his what seems to be very heavy axe around, his axe collides with Cruz's sword.
Oh.
What?
You piece of work.
So make an athletics check to see if you hold on to your sword.
Oh my god, he's team killing.
Yeah.
The
And I'm at a
worst.
disadvantage, so
With a
yeah,
7.
no.
With a 7 again.
Yeah, I dropped my sword.
Yeah, because Maloon rolled a 22.
Yeah.
So
I was at disadvantage too because of poison.
But Maloon then does seem to be able to swing and be able to hit, or will launch an attack at the Hezru. So that is a 22 to hit. So he will do 13 damage. Okay. I'll attack it again. Miss that time. And another miss.
So you hit my sword, but you can't hit him. What's going on here, man?
Well, he landed one hit. But yes.
Disgusting.
Then we'll move along to Basil.
If I cast Sanctuary on Peach, but Peach's echo attacks, does that count as Peach attacking through Sanctuary or no?
Say that again.
In other
So-
words, he wants a sanctuary Peach, but Peach could use fake Peach to go ahead and attack and not break, is what he's thinking.
Yeah, okay, we'll so where does your ruling fall on Sanctuary here? Because the person with Sanctuary on it has to attack, but if the echo attacks, that's not Peach attacking. How much can I break the game? How much will you let me break the game?
This is good shit.
And Echo Knight era Kokra already breaks the game in a lot of ways, but yes, let's continue.
Jeremy Crawford X.
I'm gonna look up the wording on Sanctuary just to.
Rules question: Sanctuary plus Echo Knight.
Hey, yeah, someone's already thought of this for sure, right? I didn't look it up because I wanted the fun moment.
The Echo Knight never actually makes attacks, or the Echo never actually makes attacks. The Echo Knight makes attacks
through
that
the
can
Echo.
can originate from the Echo's location. So attacking would break Sanctuary.
Okay, all right. Okay. Then I'm going to are you also Yeah, okay. Instead of that, I'm gonna look at Cruz, Peach, and Callista here and send my little hands out for helping hands, and I'm gonna cast Bless on all 3 of them.
Blast.
I just feel a thing patting at my back. Like, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone feels like a slight tug at their calf as a hand just crawls up, rests on the shoulder, and then I will. That's technically a spell, so probably nothing else. Bonus action potion, but I can't throw it. Unlike in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I guess that's just gonna be my turn, is casting Bless right now.
Okay. You know, I just realized I forgot something.
Oh,
A second Hezro?
No.
you forgot to do the poison check on him, didn't you?
Yep. Well, he got a 19, so it.
He's fine.
All right. Okay, good. All right, then we will move along to Peach.
Hello.
Please
Con
make
save.
the con save.
Con
You get to add a
save.
D4 to it as well because of bless.
Yeah. So that's a 21.
So that means you can hold on to the bless.
Okay, I hold on to Blast.
Well, it's good for whatever you got.
Whenever I need it. It's bonking time.
You are now immune to the Hezru stench for 24 hours.
Oh, how nice. 26 to hit.
Nice.
Ooh, that will hit.
See, this is why I really cast bless. Is the moment I cast it, no one needs it.
Yeah, of course.
So it's perfect.
5.
It's like your pseudo blessing without blessing.
I'm casting
And
good
then
luck.
for
is what
the
it's-
second one, 22 to hit.
It is, in fact, bonking time.
And then 7 in total.
12 total damage.
Okay. Very good.
Uh-huh.
Anything else?
Let me see. No, I think I'm good for now.
Okay.
I can't really do anything else. I'm a bonk lad.
Forget, does the poison state also give advantage to people attacking you?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay. So let's see another crit here. There, Shadow, knock me right down, alright?
Oh.
Okay.
I only crit
So-
twice this time, guys.
Well, it says here that poison creatures has disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
Oh no, it's people attacking into poison have advantage.
Okay.
When you attack a
Interesting.
creature with poison, you have advantage. I'm pretty sure.
That didn't
Not
come
showing
up
up.
on my thing for poisoned, but
That doesn't show up on my conditions as well that I'm looking through.
yeah, it's just that it's disadvantage on attack rolls and attack rolls and
Ability checks.
saving throws. Or ability checks, yeah, something like that.
2024 one. Oh, 2014.
Okay, so the Hezru will try to
Might be-
bite real Peach.
Disadvantage.
So with disadvantage, that's a 16.
Oh, that will hit.
Ooh, okay. And that will do 16 piercing damage as the
Oh.
Hezru's sharp teeth pierce into Peach's shoulder.
Da, da, da.
And then it will claw attack at Maloon and Cruz. So that will be a 19 against Maloon, which hits. Doing 12 slashing damage against him. And then an attack against Cruz with a 24 to hit.
I'm gonna cast Shield as a reaction.
Okay.
That'll put me at 25 AC.
Okay. Okay. And that is it for the Hezru's turn, taking us to Callista, who is within 10 feet of it.
It
Oh,
smells
so-
bad.
Yep. Please make
Stinky.
a Constitution saving throw.
It's a stinky boy.
Constitution saving throw. Does a 19 work?
That, yes, you will save.
Nice.
You are now immune to the stench.
Sweet. Okay. I am going to run over here, right behind Peach,
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
and I I'm going to put my hand right between his wings and cast Cure Wounds
Oh,
Healing. It's good.
heal.
for 8 points.
8. Hello. Thank you.
And then I will smash him with not Peach, the bad guy. I will smash the bad guy with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Oh, a 24 does
Oh.
indeed hit.
Nice.
Nice.
For 5 points of damage.
Hey, it's 5 more damage we wouldn't have had.
All
Right.
right.
Mhm.
And it takes that 5 damage from the spiritual weapon, and then it collapses, going like kind of like spread eagled out as it falls. And everyone within 5 feet of the
great.
Hezro must make a strength saving throw to see if you push back 5 feet or not.
Oh, shit.
Remember D4s if you need them.
19.
19 without the bless.
Awesome. We're doing it. This is why we cast
Well, actually,
Bless.
no, I'm still. Oh, no, it doesn't affect that. Never mind, we're good.
I mean, you guys can roll Bless just to get over 20.
Yeah, no, I'll roll it for you,
Might
man.
as well, right? Doesn't help. Doesn't hurt.
Bam,
What'd you say?
21. I'm over 20 now. Perfect.
I
That
am
was the save.
convinced that someone's going to steal my kidney, so I'm holding on to that bless.
Oh no, it's any time that there's a attacker saving throw.
Oh, anytime. Okay,
Yeah,
it's not just the
it's-
one use. Okay, cool.
Oh no, it's a forever until I stop concentrating.
It's for a minute, though.
All right, so
20.
20. Perfect.
Easy.
everyone avoids being pushed by the collapsing Hezru. And then the Hezru's body starts disintegrating as it returns back to the abyss.
No, my goop!
Gross.
He just runs up. He's like, I gotta get what I can.
I'm gonna
pull
goo you. I'm
a
gonna goo
crazy
you.
sickle, and I'm just trying to hack it, the disintegrating parts. No, my beauties.
I want your kidneys.
And then Maloon will walk over to Callista and ask, "Oh, I saw you took a hit there. Are you all right?" And he kind of puts his arm around Callista.
No.
And
It's
then
kidney grabbing time.
and then he attempts to like pull and shove Callista over the grates.
Wait. He's within 5 feet of me. I can sentinel.
Are we still in initiative order, or
Well, the initiative technically ended until this happens again.
Sentinel? Can I sentinel that?
Yeah. So this is the trigger of hostile action. So I mean, I guess technically everyone needs to roll initiative again.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Boink. 23.
21?
Natural 20 on initiative.
Come on.
Holy crap.
7, 8, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Awesome.
Damn Christ.
These are with like +5 to 7s on them.
You crit
Mhm.
once, and so you crit once really well, and so they were like, nah.
Nah.
He doesn't get to play with the dice anymore.
Mm-mm.
Someone needs to take my dice roller away from me because I crit on his initiative order.
You gotta stop.
Oh,
You
shit.
must stop.
I mean, we still have someone ahead of you, so that's good.
Yeah. So I guess Peach can do the sentinel on maybe.
Well, Peach gets a turn first, and then the Sentinel can go off because he doesn't push until his turn.
Yeah. So Maloon basically at the moment has like his arm like around Callista and is just about to like try and fling her over the grates.
So
Then
the
Peach
funny thing
goes-
is that because he actually hasn't done that yet, this 100% at the beginning looks like Peach just continued being an extremely emotionally breaking down owl lad who just team kills all of a sudden. So
Sounds
yeah,
right.
I guess yeah, here we go. Bonk. 22.
Yeah, that will hit.
That's a 6.
Okay.
And then
And he can't run.
I
Oh wait, no,
bonk
that was
again.
the. Never mind.
A
Never mind, you're good.
15, but can I bless that?
Yep. think so.
Yeah, should be able to. So that's
Well,
17.
that's only 17 at this point. Does that hit?
17 does not hit.
Okay. But okay, so I've done my regular attack, my extra attack. I am going to have my Echo Doot over. Unleash Incarnation. Another attack. 17.
You can
Not
still bless
hit.
it.
Bless it.
Oh yeah,
Bless it.
bless.
Bless up.
Oh yeah, bless. 18.
That does technically hit, yes.
Okay, cool.
Hey, it worked. You got one hood. You
Squeezing
got
water
one.
from a stone.
12.
Okay.
And so then I still have my bonus action. So I'm going to second wind. For 15 points.
Okay.
And how much does Peach break down at this point? Does he break down a lot? Yeah, okay, I'll action surge.
We go
so
again.
we go again. Glaive. 15 plus the bless.
Bless. Gotta bless.
19.
Ah, you hit.
Yeah.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's all coming together.
14 points of damage.
It's all coming together.
Second attack. 20.
20.
20 hits.
Yeah. Come on, get another 14. Okay, 10's
for
pretty
10
good.
points of damage, and then Unleash Incarnation again. uh,
Oh my god. Wait, shove attack.
21
Do it.
points of damage.
If you shove attack him, he has to go over the grate.
He has his
Oh.
armor on Callista, so that'll hit
Ah,
Callista
dang it.
with a...
Yeah.
Just
With
fine,
a-
just kill him. Fine.
Just hit him hard.
Yeah, so I need to roll the damage on the 21 hit. 12.
Another 12.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so what's that in total?
A lot.
Well, I've applied it all as we've been going.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Peach's turn. Peach had an extremely calm and reasonable reaction to a man who, up until this point, has just calmly reached his arm around somebody.
Like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Which then takes us to... Sorry, go ahead.
Do you shout my kidneys as you're attacking, or
No.
That does take us to Maloon's turn. As he's activating the kind of shove fling.
But
So-
does he shove?
Make an athletics saving throw there, Callista.
Athletics
and-
check, yeah.
And
well,
then
it would be a saving throw, so you get bless.
Yeah, and then I react to that for Sentinel.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oof.
I mean,
Hey.
even if I roll a 4, is that gonna do
That
anything?
bless?
Depends on what he does.
No, because his athletics check that he made to do this was a 22.
Yeah. All right.
He has a +9.
Now, the question
Okay,
is Callista
so-
heavy enough to actually break the grate?
So, but does Sentinel?
Proc, yeah.
Yeah.
16 plus the D4. 17.
Aw.
17 does not.
No.
Yeah, so now Callista stumbles forward onto the grates. So Callista,
Make another athletics check.
make an acrobatics check.
No bless on checks.
13.
That is a fail. So the entire 10-foot grate space falls, Callista with it, down into the sewage below.
Ew.
You do
Gross.
not take any damage, but make a Constitution saving throw.
That's disgusting.
How's a 16 do?
Bless. Bless it. Bless up.
Oh,
Bless,
yeah.
bless, bless.
Plus.
Oh, I guess it.
18.
Too late to ask this, huh? I was wondering if the inspirations for the point value channel points was still available. I should have asked that earlier.
So an 18 will be a save against being poisoned from
Nice.
the sewage. And with the grate down in the sewage, it is about 6 feet, like basically like the height of like from foot up to the the bottom of the ledge to get back up is about 6 feet. So it requires an athletics check to try and climb back up unless someone it gets over to you and helps you.
Okay.
And then Maloon turns around to address the others. And he says, his voice goes very kind of cold, and it's like basically a blank look appears over his face, and he says,
Can you thief?
"You fought well. It's a shame, really, that you'll not leave this place. Don't worry. I'll make sure everyone knows how valiantly you fought the demon before it got you." And then he lifts up his axe to try and make an attack against someone, but then he seems to struggle for a moment, and the axe topples out of his hands and goes thunk, and makes a crack into the stone at his feet, wedging itself into the floor.
It's a good guy axe. I knew it.
Phew! Can you imagine if it was an evil axe? We would be extra dead.
We would be so dead.
Well, that's very awkward for you now, isn't it?
You
So
know, I might have a potion for that. A lot of people have a hard time getting it up.
so instead,
Sexy singles in your area. Okay.
he kind of looks down at the axe, which has fallen from his grasp, and then he looks up blankly,
No.
almost as if there's just a very slight expression on his face of annoyance, and then he lurches out to the side, attempting to grapple Cruz.
Oh no.
No, no.
How fun.
So you can make either athletics or acrobatics to try and contest
I
his
will
grapple.
definitely take acrobatics, please.
Okay.
Cruz backflips.
14?
Well, he got a 28.
Oh. Wow, okay.
He has a +9 to athletics.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he has you grappled, and he takes your sword away.
It was already on the ground last I checked, so I guess
Oh, well.
it really doesn't matter.
Well, like any kind of weapon that you were holding, were you holding one?
At that moment, I really wasn't.
Okay, so if you weren't holding a weapon, then they'll just have you pinned, with your arms not able to do anything.
He does the bully thing. He turns Cruz upside down and shakes him for the batarangs.
Hey,
And he's
hey,
basically
that takes a long time to make those.
and
Hey.
and so then he basically has you as a meat shield.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, and so then he'll kind of be over here, holding Cruz in front of him. And then we'll go move along to Basil.
Does this guy look hardy? Like, does he look like he's full on Constitution man, or is he just like a normal dude?
He is an impressive warrior.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna run over to the grate. I'm gonna look down at Callista and go, "Hey, so I'm gonna shoot you with something. Just be okay with it." I take out a super large bullet that looks like it's filled with disgusting gunk. I very delicately load it into the end of the alchemic crossbow. I'm like, "All right, good luck." And then I shoot it. It shoots out both ways. One going straight at Callista, and another going straight behind me. Can you fail a Constitution saving throw for me, Callista?
I mean, yeah, you can always choose to fail.
Yeah, the wording of the spell is you can explicitly choose to fail.
Sure.
You appear right here with Vortex Orb.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, he transported you. I knew he was gonna do something with that eventually.
right here.
Yeah, it was either because I want you to be far enough from the dude so he can't push you back in. It was either that or I get the dude and put him in the middle of a grate. But if he's looking hardy, then I don't want to risk a 16 con save. And then I'm going to. Peach is gonna go before him. As my object interaction, I'm just gonna hold the gun up to Peach. Go, take the shot, because I can't use it this turn.
Vortex Warp certainly is interesting.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I'm here to just be useful. I'm just a bag of tools.
All right, Cruz, you want to try and break free?
Yeah, I guess I just roll another acro save, huh?
Yep.
He wants to break free.
One away.
17.
Is this a save? Or is it just a check?
It's a check actually, so
Okay.
I can roll the guidance.
Check is no bless.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Save
then.
is bless.
20.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, man, this is great.
So
Like,
I guess you don't
Could
really
you
get.
let go? That would be lovely.
And you're just like pinned against him as a meat shield. So I guess you don't really get to do much else.
I am not your feathered pinata.
You can still attack while grappled.
Yeah, you can try to attack him
You don't
Like,
have
with-
weapons,
with like
but you can attack
an
him.
unarmed strike.
Yeah,
You
I'll
have
be doing my
talons,
talons.
buddy.
Yep, so this would be first round actually. So let's see if I get that first turn. Well, that's a 2, so that's not going to happen.
You can always bless it.
I don't think that matters here. And I'd also be at disadvantage anyway, wouldn't I?
With grapple? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Is it? I'll make sure.
Mission grappled. Nope.
All right. Well, I still have 2 more attacks, but I missed my first umbral strike.
Holy crap.
Hey, we finally
Hey.
hit one.
Hey.
You hit with one.
Now you get to do unarmed damage, which is
2 damage.
not
So
good.
it's kind of clawed. It says like, let go of me.
do you get your dread ambusher die for this?
I think it's only on the first attack.
It is only on the first.
Well, it's the first attack of a sort.
I want you all to enjoy the actual rolls I got here today.
It's so bad. It's,
You started off so well.
He managed to like scratch his hand.
Yeah.
Callista, who has been rescued from the stinky sewage pit.
So, hmm. You know what? Calista wouldn't know, so I wouldn't know either. Okay, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Please land it.
You got to beat a Wisdom 16 save.
Hey, that might be a stat he's not super great at. Who knows?
I mean, he got eaten by a brain. He's got to suck
That's
at that.
intellect.
Ah, heck.
Does a 32 save? So I'm waiting for it.
Okay. So it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a 14.
He's paralyzed.
Yes.
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 Let go of me.
Okay.
And I think that's all I'm going to do for now.
That's a pretty good thing.
Right?
Okay. Alright. Then we'll move along to Peach.
Hello.
So, like, Maloon has been kind of, like, struggling with Cruz, like, with Cruz in front of him, but then now he seems to be just frozen in place.
And Basil seems to want me to shoot Maloon with his crossbow.
Well, it's with the wand of magic missile
Oh.
that you can expend 6 charges for. I just didn't have enough action economy.
Okay. It's a wand, right? So I can technically just take it in one hand.
Yeah, I will say this: with him being paralyzed now and all of your attacks having advantage, I don't know if
It's
this
guaranteed
mathematically
crit
is
if you're
worth it.
within 5 feet.
Yeah, I don't know if this is mathematically worth it for you.
Okay.
It's probably better to just go like, I don't need this. I
Okay.
have this.
Peach says, "Save it for yourself," and will fly over with his echo buddy. And automatic crit, you said?
So,
Yeah.
like,
If you
so
you
is,
hit-
like, the Echo just, like, hovering, flying
just flying.
over the pit?
Oh no, this one's me. The
Oh.
one over the pit is me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're flying, hovering over the pit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's still holding onto Cruz, right?
Technically at the moment, yes.
Yeah. So you still have to go ahead and roll the attack at advantage, and if you hit, it's guaranteed crit.
Okay. So here's the first attack.
blessed.
12.
Well, you also had
I know.
advantage.
Oh yeah, right.
I
right.
mean, it won't. It'll
Well,
only be 16, and 16 won't hit at the
Well, you
highest.
still have
so...
advantage though.
You still have advantage, so.
Well, okay. Well, that's a 14 for the first one.
Well, you have advantage.
No.
So roll another d20, please. Oh, please hit.
26.
Yeah.
Benediction.
So automatic crit, I guess. So that's
Yeah, that would be
14.
automatic crit at that point with that first attack.
Okay, so 14 points. 20. Maybe I'll crit. No. So anyway, it hits. So another 14 points. And
You're
You got to do your.
you gotta do
11
the damage
dice.
for your actual attack on the crit.
Yeah.
okay. So 11 for the first attack,
So it
So
was
that's 25 for those
25. Okay.
two. Okay.
and then for the second attack, it's a 5.
Okay.
Okay, so 39, 44.
And then I'm going to unleash incarnation.
I need them separate by attack. So
Okay.
first one was 25. The second one is 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
And then unleash incarnation to attack a third time. Here's the first roll, which is a 25. So it definitely hits, but I'm rolling again to see if I crit. No, I don't. So it's just a rego crit. So 14 plus 5.
Another 19.
Another 19.
Okay.
Uh,
And he crumples, taking, like, falling on top of Cruz as well.
Ow!
Me and my echo will heave this guy off Truce's body.
Thank you.
Watch out, kitty dog.
I stand up, like, in a bit of a daze because I just got flung around quite a bit.
I'm gonna run over to the axe with putting on gloves. Please don't yell at my head or something. We're just gonna pick you up to keep you in a safe place. And I'll try to pick up the axe.
Oh, right. So when he crumples.
Oh wait, the thing possessing him is gonna pop out. We forgot about that.
Back into initiative.
I guess
Yeah,
I
the
haven't
the intellect devourer, your brain dog, appears over the grate momentarily and then drops into the sewage and swims away.
What?
That's unfair.
I shoot it. I shoot it with magic missile.
I feel like we should get some attacks of opportunity here.
I shoot it with magic missile.
Okay,
Wait,
so
can't I sentinel that thing so it can't get away?
well, because it can hold on.
Well, we have
Where
a
did I put
faint
it?
idea that we know it's an intellect devourer based on what we've already seen, so it's not like we wouldn't be prepared for it to be coming out.
Yeah, so basically it's appearing like right here in the space below each.
But it has to come out of his head first.
Yeah.
Well, no, it teleports out.
Oh, okay. I thought it crawls out of his head or something.
No,
So his head didn't explode.
his head did not explode.
Okay.
Well,
The brain with feet materializes in this space south of Peach, and it's about to drop into the sewage.
opportunity attack.
Okay.
I have 10 feet of reach, so I
Yep.
should be able to.
And I'll shoot the wand of magic missiles at 6th level.
Oh, jeez.
12 plus the bless. 13.
That hits.
$11
19 plus.
points of damage.
And I'll shoot the gun for 27 points of damage. Because it's 19 plus 8.
So like
Each.
the intellect
Each missile.
devourer teleports out of Maloon's skull into like the space of air above the pit, and just like as it does so, all of a sudden just like whoosh, like Peach's glaive comes in and just like slices it in half, as also just like a bunch of magic missiles slam into it, like and causing it to like go all squished up and broken, and pieces of it fall into the sewage below.
And I'll look at all the pieces falling like, well, I guess he was wrong about who was leaving here.
Peach and I look at each other with the widest, scaredest eyes. I knew it.
And
I knew it.
Peach is clutching his glaive. He's like, I believe we have vanquished our demons.
We did it.
I'm gonna
We
run
did
over
it.
to. I'm gonna run over right next to Maloon. Is he dead?
He is dead. Yes.
He is dead. Like dead.
He ain't got a brain.
Or is he rolling rolling death saves?
No, he has no brain. He is dead.
I cast Revivify on him.
Does that repair the brain?
Huh. How is that interaction gonna work? Good luck, Shadow. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's
Doesn't
Has he technically been dead the whole time?
that is a good question.
Touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That creature returns to life of 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
Well,
The brain would be a
one could
missing body
argue-
part.
Yeah,
brain
because
is a
the
body part
intellect
for
of
sure.
If it wins the contest, the Intellect Devourer magically consumes the target's brain.
Oh, well, yeah. You
Mhm.
die.
So Revivify wouldn't.
So that wouldn't
No,
Yeah.
No.
work. Okay.
it would not work.
All right.
Would a
Well,
higher level spell do it or no?
Yes, I know that like Resurrection or Wish can do it, but
so we should.
I guess we should take the body with us.
Yeah, we got to shove that body back into the bag and bring it
Right.
back to the.
I mean, first you
blacksmith.
should probably check out that cool ass axe. I'm certain
Yeah.
you would love to just have that right now.
I'm very daintily picking it up with gloves if it allows me.
Yeah, so the moment that like you touch the magical axe with its like luminescent edges and like blue leather handle and all of this, you hear a soft voice in your head saying, "Are you worthy? Are you one who will dedicate himself to protecting the city of Waterdeep?"
Well, like, I don't want it to blow up, but I don't know if I'm worthy. I'm just trying to get you to a safe place. I was saying all this out loud.
And
talking to?
you cannot budget.
Peach
It
says,
does look
"Oh."
quite heavy.
Peach says, "Oh, I have carried this. Well, I have spoken to this creature before because now that he is thinking, oh, it talks. Clearly, it is a creature and not an axe because that's how his brain works. I shall attempt to speak with it." So he reaches out and, yep.
Before you go to reach it, Basil just quickly cast Identify on it to make sure it is not like a malicious entity, right? It's not. It's one of those things of like magical entities scare Basil a lot. So it's like, hey, I just
Just
want to make
making
sure.
sure.
So I'll instead of taking time to ritual cast it, I'll just blast it out since I'm already touching it, but I can't lift it. Just 1 second, Peach. Just want to make sure that you're not signing up for anything bad here.
Oh, yes. It would be very terrible if it was a mind flayer magnet of some kind.
Yeah. So I'll just use Identify.
Okay. Yes. So as your reg, legendary battle axe.
Oh.
Do you want the full description?
It's really Basil's storing all that stuff away, but it's more so of the, is this a good or bad weapon? Like, is this going to hurt my friend?
It would not.
Basil's like quickly murmuring under his breath as his eyes glow, and then that all kind of fades. He's like, "Hey, I think it's good. So good luck."
Yeah.
Step away.
Okay. So Peach will touch the handle and say, "Hello, it's me again."
And the axe will just say, "Hello."
Yes. We have driven the horrible creature out of your former wielder's head, and we are going to bring him back to the Blackstaff, hopefully to restore him to life. Would you please allow me to carry you back with us? We do not want to leave you in this horrible sewer.
Excellent. You may do so.
Peach will stow away his glaive and very politely
You seem
attempt to.
You seem to effortlessly pick up the axe.
It's like that prank with the phone. He he
Or
goes
Thor's
to lift
hammer.
it like it's a regular hefty battle axe. So he goes, oh. So he goes, wow, I'm strong.
Yeah.
Shoving a body in a bag. I wonder why it didn't let me pick it up.
It's very much Mjolnir, but an axe.
I'm imagining when you go to lift a jug of milk up that you think is full, but it's empty, and you slam it into the top of the refrigerator.
Uh-huh. So Peach like brings it almost to like his face level and goes, whoa, I'm strong.
Yes, you're very strong.
His echo, meanwhile, is looking through Maloon's clothes/armor. Does he perhaps have some Xanathar Guild storytelling notes on his person?
Hmm.
While they're sorting that out, I'm probably gonna go out into this hallway here and check down each of the ways to make sure nothing's coming towards us.
Are you gonna walk past Basil, who's struggling to put a body in a bag?
I think
Hey,
you got it.
Oh, all right, yeah. All right, you're just gonna pop the shoulder out real quick.
And while Basil struggles to put the body in the bag, I will cast Thaumaturgy on myself and clean all the sewage off.
Yeah.
Good
Face.
idea.
You do not find like anything on Maloon's personage, on his body that is like looks like, Xanathar Guild related or anything like that.
Bummer.
He just has um a pouch attached to his belt, that has 50 gold pieces and about 6 gemstones in it.
Well, I think it's a very bad idea to rob a body we're going to be bringing back to the Blackstaff. Also, Peach would not do that.
There are also like the remains of all of these other creatures that the Hezro has eaten amongst the chamber here.
Yeah, after the body goes in the bag, that's the next
Was
place
there
Basil wants to
anything
go.
by the Hezro, by the way? Because I imagine
So
it disappeared, but
the
it didn't leave anything behind.
The Hezru had been munching on the bodies of 2 Xanathar bandits.
Huh.
There is also the mostly eaten corpse of another Xanathar Guild bandit, and a thoroughly dismembered body, which appears to have been a halfling.
I'm gonna go loot that body, loot that body, loot that body.
Are you singing the song as you're like
Yeah.
it's over?
Yeah, but the punk rock version.
Right.
Peach is going to help Basil scoop little bits of the combusted intellect devourer into a jar or something, so that we can show.
It did fall
Vajra.
down into the sewage.
I pull out
Oh,
like a large fishing net from my backpack, and I start like pool skimming it. Hey, well, at least it's buoyant.
Yeah, because maybe Vajra needs it for something. Peach is an idiot when it comes to the mysteries of magic, so
It's really any chunk that we can find just for proof that that was there would be great.
although to be fair, I think if we show up and we give her like the extremely beat up body of this person and then go check his head, he has no brain. I think that would do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Callista, on the bodies of those Xanathar Guild bandits, you'll find that each one had a pouch with 8 gold and 25 silver pieces. There were also some, like amongst the carnage of the bodies, there are also 3 short swords and a light crossbow.
I will take the light crossbow.
Okay.
And the gold and the silver, obviously. That was 8 gold and 25 silver each one of them had? Or
Each one of them, so times 3.
Okay.
So that'd be 24 gold and 75 silver.
Yeah.
Once the body's
And
in the bag,
I guess
I'll
I
go-
ask Shadow, is there anything coming down the halls towards us after we've dealt with this?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll go collect the 3 short swords and 2 light crossbows.
Did you already
Sure.
load in the body?
I'm assuming at this point the body's in.
Drew said he wanted the light crossbow.
Yeah, I took
was
the
there only
light
one?
crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
sorry. I thought there was 3 of each.
No.
So I'll stick the 3. It's really whatever you didn't take. I'm just sticking in the bag, so we can
Gonna
earn
loot
extra
that
money.
body, gonna loot that body.
Also, on what little remained of the halfling's torso, or well, on a pouch that kind of fell away from it. There is a pouch with 10 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces.
I will keep the crossbow. I will give all the money to Basil.
Yeah.
It
Wait,
gives
this
Yeah,
you the.
I found this on them.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll put it in the bag for now.
We can put that into the communal tavern running pot.
Yeah.
Leave the crossbow, take the cannoli.
That's right.
So it's 60 and then 25, 25, 25
It's a print.
silver pieces, so 135.
Ballista.
Yes.
Should we gather the bodies and at least burn them so that way they can have a proper-ish burial?
Don't know if you can really do a proper burial in a sewer.
Well, better than leaving their bodies here to rot.
No, but I could send word to the Holy Ant's house, and we could have some of our brothers and sisters come down and bring them back up to the surface.
All right. And I'll pick up my sword and resheath it because I hadn't picked it up before, so I want to make sure I did that.
Is there
Yeah.
any like correspondence on the desk?
This room had actually originally been used by the Cellarer and Plumbers Guild. And so the body of the poor halfling was likely one of their employees. But there, you also discover in the desk that this chamber, like there's some correspondence that suggests this chamber had been being used as a Xanathar Guild waypoint.
Information for the black stuff.
Yeah, I'll just take whatever piece of paper it is and just. It's just the shoulder of Maloon comes up through the bag, and I just tuck it into like part of the plate there.
So I guess we go back to the black staff now, assuming that
I guess
the
we gotta
sewer
find our way
walls-
out.
Yeah.
And we've loaded the body into the bag of holding, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything is tucked away and goodly. I am carrying a Zur Edge.
Okay.
And while we're walking along, I'll also go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself, because I did take a bit of damage there.
You took a lot of damage.
That's 10. That'll get me through.
Nice, nice. I can give you one of my potions of healing, if you are hard up for health.
I'm good right now. I've got 4
Okay.
from Basil already.
Okay, cool.
I just
Yeah,
figured I
everyone
had the
should be-
spell slot, might as well make use of it.
Everyone should be loaded up on healing potions.
Yeah. I'm at 30 now. I was at 9 when I first got hit.
Cool.
The 27 damage kind of does that to a guy.
Yeah. Do we need to roll something like survival or nature, I guess, to get out?
Yes, because it does affect how long it takes you to get out.
Oh
So
boy.
a survival check.
I'm good at this, I
Survive.
hope.
One of you, please.
19.
Or all of us.
19 for all of us, I guess.
Okay.
I went first, so we'll take my
You
roll.
are the ranger.
Yep. It will.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense that you would, the ranger would lead us up.
One would hope that would work out, but we've had situations where that doesn't happen.
It will only take you 45 minutes to get out.
Oh, good. I actually did something good for a change in terms of rangering.
And
Woo.
popping back out at the grate at which you.
And I'll get up through the grate and reach down to go and pull up whoever comes out and just... Well, that was a trip.
I hate it. I hate being down there.
Yes, well, we had better hurry up and deliver Maloon back to the Blackstaff. Otherwise, he will really start to smell. I mean, even more than he already is.
Yes.
And this might be a good point to maybe take a break.
Okay.
All right. And
How much longer
remember,
did you want to
everyone,
go tonight?
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oop. Okay, everyone beat me to it. Shit.
But yes, a break for us is a break for you. So go forth. Have a snack, have a drink, have a stretch, gird yourself for existence, and we shall see you back here shortly.
Yes.
Yep.
See you guys
Back
soon.
soon. And we're back from our break.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, party has dealt with the Hezru demon and the intellect devoured Maloon war dragon down in the sewers. Left his Maloon's body in the bag of holding, and Peach is holding Azir Edge, which has allowed Peach to take it. They're heading back to the Blackstaff
Mhm.
from the sewers near the Yawning Portal.
So we gotta make our way back up.
No,
But-
down, no?
The Blackstaff's tower is northwest of the Yawning Portal.
Oh, northwest. Okay.
Yeah, we're in Yawning Portal there, and Blackstaff's Tower is here.
No, it's further up. There it is. It's up there.
Oh,
Yeah, I was saying where the Yawning Portal was.
I clicked another tower. There's two
Oh,
towers.
the
man.
Agaron's Tower.
Yes.
You can't have so many towers in a city. That's crazy.
What?
But Peach, did you want to try and go over to your father's place, which is southeast of where you currently are?
No. I am thinking that we will go and deliver everything first.
Okay.
Because, we can tidy everything up nice and neat, and then Peach will swing by his father's.
Okay. Okay.
It would be really
Oh.
funny if we just had to shove the body and the axe through the mail slot thing.
Oh, God.
No, when you arrive at the Blackstaff's tower, there is the opening with a long hallway and staircase.
How
I'm
long
gonna
the
literally
staircase?
stand there like, we have the body of this man. Please just make this quick for us.
Like a floor would be great. Thank you.
You have to go up 2 floors.
I see what we see the second set of stairs. I see what you're doing. Thank you, I guess, but like, come on.
You have to go up 2
Yes.
floors and a long hallway each time.
Yes, we've had quite a day. If you could make this easier for us.
That'd be funny. Just 1 second here.
Also, earlier I said I cast Thaumaturgy to clean myself off. That's not what that spell does.
No.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's,
I thought you just punk concert had thrashed it off or something.
yeah, easy.
Yeah, it does it can
The
blow open-
reverberations took the gook off of you.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
can blow open shutters and cause earthquakes. So you just did that on your body. Pores are shutters, right? So you just blasted things off of you.
The wub intensified and poof, you were clean.
Yeah, so it would have taken you about 30 to 40 minutes to get over to the Blackstaff.
So it's probably closer to like 2 or 3. Prestidigitation was what he needed, but he used thaumaturgy.
right, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you arrive at the Blackstaff Tower, and then you go through the hallways and the staircases, and then you arrive at Vajra's office again.
Walk right in.
And she'll
Okay.
she'll actually be like sitting like face up as if she's expecting you, kind of like arms folded on the desk in front of her and staring straight ahead.
I'm not saying
Uh,
words. I'm coming in and taking off the backpack and just turning it upside down and start shaking out a body. Hit.
Okay, Basil,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit more class. This, never mind. You're already halfway there.
There it is. All right.
Meanwhile, Peach brings out Azure Edge and says to the weapon, of course, "Here you are. You are with the Blackstaff now." And puts it on her desk. Is there enough room?
Does it crunch the desk down a little bit?
Welcome back. It seems that you did reach some kind of conclusion, considering that Maloon is dead and you had it as your edge.
Oh, he was brain dogged.
Yeah, there was
Oh, yes.
intellect devour that had unfortunately eaten his brain.
I
Yes,
walk
we've
up.
had We've had quite a day.
jar.
And we were led down to near the Xanathar's territory, dealt with a Fiend down in the sewers. Then he attacked us, and now we're here.
Yes, and and Peach will reach into the bag of holding and pull out the little jar of like the blown up intellect devourer that
Yeah.
he and Basil scooped out of the sewage. And yes, and we collected a small piece of the intellect devourer just in case you need it for your magic to restore him. And puts that on the desk too, next to Azure Edge.
Oh, and you might want to put some patrols into the sewers. I'll take a note out of the plate armor, put it up. They're using a bunch of sewer places for hideouts for the Xanathar. Hey, it's just been a long day.
It's probably not the way you wanted it to be done, but it at least got results very quickly.
Yes, very well. I'm certainly not exactly disappointed with the results. In fact, I think that Peach, you specifically, and your friends have proven yourselves worthy enough that you will become more important amongst Horse Grey.
Oh,
Oh, we're glad to
Or
help
the
out
Grey
the city
Hands.
of Waterdeep.
Yeah, amongst the Grey Hands. So everyone will get 2 more renown amongst the Grey Hands faction.
What does that put us
Oh.
at now?
Should be a total of 4. Well, except I guess for Callista, because
Callista is new.
Yeah.
and she will also reward you with since you brought Maloon's body back along with Azure Edge, she will reward you as well with a Wand of Secrets.
Oh.
Ooh wee. Hand that straight over to Basil. I'm certain he's wanting to dissect that so bad.
I mean, I can make it into another gun, but this one's not going to be as fun. You just kind of point it around and then it'll shake at you.
I will inform you that due to your findings, you should expect a message from me again tomorrow.
Oh. And then Peach looks around with some alarm. Is it that one of us is a mind flayer?
Basil's pulling out a gun.
I need to confer with some other important parties and make sure that certain things are being addressed the way that I want them to be, but I anticipate that I will be contacting you for your services again tomorrow, or at least very soon.
Well, fair warning, we do have something we're taking care of first thing in the morning tomorrow, so we won't be available then.
Well, just as long as you make yourselves available at some point, probably in the afternoon.
We can look into that.
You know about the brain dog smoke, right? Where you can tell if someone's one by just looking at them magically, and then they smoke from their eyes and ears and nose, and it looks terrifying.
Well, you should know, Basil, that is actually only for the ones that are not concealing themselves well enough. There
lovely.
There are those who can conceal themselves well enough that they give off no sign under detect magic.
The black staff really did just say sleep in fear.
Do they all have the same keyword associated with their transformation, or is that also a changed thing?
What?
Huh?
It
What?
didn't happen this time, so
Well,
you can't really say that.
When we said a certain phrase to one of them last time, they went like stone cold all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I just didn't know if like they're all on the same keyword passphrase thing, and then we could say it and just like shout it in public, and then a bunch of brain dogs pop out, and it's terrifying. But we know what we're up against at that point.
Must be something that the Xanathar or his minions have given to these intellect devourers. It is not a standard operating procedure amongst their kind, as far as I know.
Okay, so if I say Stone of Galore to you, you don't know right up?
Stone of Galore. So you're, what, trying to track it down? Is it the cause of most of this mess?
Why do you think Barney B's in the other room? Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that you had your stories straight.
Well, that's what we've come to understand, is that this stone has been needed across all these factions.
Yes, it is why we got blown up in front of our house. Well, we didn't get blown up. 11 other people got blown up.
Yes. I encourage you to keep chasing down whatever leads you come across in regards to this. I must deal with other diplomatic matters and political matters with the city of Waterdeep itself for the time being, I'm afraid.
Well, if you have no further need of us, then we will take our leave, for tomorrow we have a very early day.
Good day.
And needless to say, Blackstaff, I know you have nothing to really worry about.
I
but
said
do be
good day.
Wait, was this for exposure?
careful.
No, we got a wand of secrets that goes.
Which exposes things.
Come on,
I said
let's
what I
go.
said.
Let's go,
Hey.
Basil. Come on.
It's just been a long day.
Yes, I know.
I'm like real strung out from the whole like we saw that it's twice in like 12 hours. Like
Yeah.
they need to calm down. I just want to be able to not suspect each one of you. Stone of Galore?
Peach
I'm
says,
not. Let's go, Basil.
All right.
We're all
Okay.
good, Basil.
Sorry about your friend.
So if we're all heading back to Troll Skull Manor, Peach is going to detour to speak to his father, as per usual.
Was there anything else we needed to do before the day was out?
Go to bed
I know
early?
we did this side quest, and there was the one first thing in the morning, but is there anything else?
Yeah, I think that was all that we had in terms of side quests.
In terms of side quests, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Peach, as you go to split off, you're gonna go alone? Now?
Well, we are going to return home, and I always tell my father what we did.
I'll
I'm-
go with him.
I'm afraid if we say a pass, okay, because we can't even do passphrases. Because if they eat our brains, they'll know.
Don't worry,
Well-
Basil. I'll go with him. You and Callista head back to the manor.
How do I fix this? Basil's gone.
Yeah, so I guess we go to my dad's shop. Is he there?
Well, as we're going, I'll be talking with him. Now, Peach, I know
Hmm.
you're very adamant about telling your father everything that goes on,
Yes, of course.
but I feel just for not only our safety but his, we should be a little careful of what we say.
Oh, like what?
Well, there is the lead up in the field ward that we were talking about, right?
Yes?
Maybe for now, just so that way, in case something else comes up and deals with that lead, we shouldn't let other people really know about it. Not that I'm saying your father has anything to do with it, but I'm being very cautious around this city.
Well, he is also very cautious. He raised me to be very cautious. And certainly nothing that I have ever told him has come back to cause us harm. In fact, he even told me specifically if I get in trouble to please let him know so that I don't get executed.
I understand, believe me. I just want to make sure that the leads that we do have don't disappear.
Oh, but they won't disappear. He is very happy to let me live my own life.
I see. Well, it's the best that we can do right now. I just wanted to make sure that we were set.
Oh, yes, of course. And Don't worry, I am very sure that even if you got caught doing a horrible crime, my father would do what he could to get you out of jail and not executed as well.
I appreciate it, but I know he has no need to do that for someone like me. As far as I'm concerned, I've only been involved in his life half-heartedly for maybe 2 or 3 10 days. I don't expect him to hold his
Yes,
life on the line for me.
yes, but you are my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. Well, it has been almost 50 days since the very first evening you all. Well, aside from
Yeah,
Callista.
but all things considered, we've only seen them. Like, I've been
Correct.
the one that's been with
Yes.
Peach the most going to the house.
Yep.
But I haven't hardly ever interacted with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, you are the only other bird that I know. That means quite a lot, you know.
I agree. I want to keep you safe as well.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I think that is why he might be extra invested in keeping you alive. For a very long time, he thought that perhaps I was the only bird in the whole city, and that I would have a very damaged self-esteem because of it. But as you can see, I am very fine.
You are indeed. And Peach, I know it's been a bit rough with all this Xanathar stuff, but we're
Oh
all
yes,
here
that was
together.
extremely horrible. Yes,
We're all
we are
here
together.
for each other, so don't think you're alone. We'll get through it together.
Yes, I do not think I am alone at all. In fact, I think that I do a very good job protecting you as well. Remember when you were grasped by that horrible man and I had to hit him while Callista paralyzed him? That was excellent.
It really was. It was irritating that he had used me as a meat shield. I'm supposed to be everyone's meat shield, not his.
But if you're a meat shield, wouldn't you be a terrible shield? You should be a metal shield.
I just kind of look around a bit and like just think, huh. And I just continue walking with you while we're pondering this.
Meanwhile, as Peach reaches his father's shop, he's listing off all the things that make better shields than meat.
Yes, cow's hide would work a lot better. You're right.
So, you really shouldn't say you are a meat shield. You should say, really, you're a shield of anything else.
I mean, that's true, but that's just usually what people use as a derogatory term for it.
Well, that's because they're extremely silly and they haven't thought about it.
You're right.
I have an int score of 8 and I have thought about this a lot. No, I don't actually say that.
Nosebleed.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful conversation.
Alright, so you arrive at Oleander Moonfall's shop.
Mm-hmm. Is he there
He's
at
there.
all? Hooray, he's there. Is he busy?
He is not busy.
Oh,
I will stand outside like normal.
I go in and I say hello to my dad, la la la. And I say, Father, I have so many things to tell you, including an emotional breakdown.
He initially seemed pleased to see you, but he gets a little concerned when you say that.
Okay, so then I tell him everything that happened today. And to cover everything, we brought the bodies to the Blackstaff.
Mm-hmm.
We get the jobs? No, we got the jobs for Maloon and the Wed Wizard yesterday, so he already knew about that. I tell him that the Grailhuns are being resurrected and that part of the condition of them remaining resurrected is not seeking retaliation. We gave them a book of devil worship. The details are slightly wrong on that because Beach has kind of sensationalized it in his brain. So it's slightly off, but the gist of it is correct. Then we went to the yawning portal and it was very lovely, and there's like 15 minutes of completely unnecessary detail about the yawning portal and the drinks that the aviary and Callista got while asking. And then I tell him about Malone. I tell him about the axe. I tell him about the horrible emotional breakdown. And I tell him to, however, not to worry, because I realized that I was wrong to panic so much. I realized that I had to hold fast to your teachings, to remain calm and respond with utmost violence, so everything was okay. Thank you for being a wonderful father, Father. And unfortunately, I know what Tilted was trying to do, but Peach has no reason to doubt his dad at this point.
Yep.
So he does tell him about the lead, about the Nimble Rite and the butcher dude, butcher fellow, Arrakis.
Yeah, Thrakis, yes.
Yes,
Thrakis.
Thrakis.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Oleander will just kind of absorb all this information and nods at everything, and like he seems concerned at points, and then at the end he'll give Peach a hug. And
Oh,
thank Peach for coming to tell him all of this information.
and then he says, Father, what does it mean if somebody asks you to not tell you something?
Oh,
You
here
trying
we
to get our
go.
PC skilled? What's happening? What is this?
Then you've been asked to keep a secret. Sometimes secrets are very important, like the one that you keep about me.
Oh, well, yes, obviously, but that's because you tell me to keep it.
Yes, did someone ask you not to tell me something?
Yes.
Did you
What
tell
does that
me that
mean?
something?
Yes.
Oh dear.
I just told you, but if you want, we can make it a game, and you can guess what it was.
You probably were not supposed to tell me about knowing the possible location of the Nimble Rite.
Father, you are very smart. How did you guess that immediately?
It was rather obvious.
I think this is why you are the parent in our relationship. I never would have guessed that first. I think I would have guessed that last. Because of the process of elimination.
Sometimes you very much are a bird.
But Father, I am always a bird. So, Father, what does it mean if someone tells me not to tell you that?
It means that if you wish to remain being their friend, you probably should not tell me that piece of information.
I think if that was the condition of us remaining friends, then it's probably not a very stable friendship.
So are you not friends with your friends anymore then?
No, I am friends with my friends.
They may have second thoughts about that.
Why?
Because you told me the secret.
I don't think I understand friends very well then. Well, Father,
If they entrust you with a piece of information, and they say don't tell anyone or don't tell a specific person, then if you do not keep such a promise, then potentially bad things could happen.
oh, then that is okay. I never promise. So we're still technically friends. Not you and me, but me and the other friend.
How could someone raised by a drow be this oblivious to secret keeping?
Found the singular social loophole? Check.
It's a cornerstone of our society.
Well, Father, I keep your secrets very, very, very well. I haven't told anybody. Oh, I think that is the thing, Father. This other friend is not you. So I think it is okay.
Well, perhaps you should not tell that person that you told me that information.
Oh, I am not going to.
That is a wise choice.
You see, I have learned some things from you.
Out of character? Yes, we do, Triffid. In
Yes.
character? No. We have suspicions.
Generally like the audience, I think, knows.
Yeah,
But-
the audience knows.
Yes.
Characters have a faint idea, or at least some of them do, and
we have an
aren't really
inkling.
certain.
Who else would know that a person was in our basement? How many people
Yeah.
are privy to that information? There's us, and then there's the person that gets told everything that we do. Like, it's not like math.
Well, Peach, perhaps you should be on your way.
Oh, okay. I understand. You wish me to leave so you can have your privacy and to do things that I know nothing about. He's saying that for real. There are things that his father does that he does not know anything about. So he will give his father a hug and he will leave.
Okay.
Do.
Callista feels like a tug on the back of the robe as you're walking. You're gonna want to wash off when we get home because
Yeah.
technically the juice that I splashed on you can reactivate and send you back to where you were. So like sometime in the next like half an hour, we just really got to get that off of you.
Yes, I don't want that to happen.
Has it started tingling yet?
Not yet.
Well, okay. If it does, run to a body of water. Just absolutely start sprinting. Get away from me, from anyone. Don't be holding anything because it could like morph into you or something. I haven't really. It's still testing. We should walk faster.
Yes,
Start dragging
yes,
you.
we should. Yes.
Meanwhile, Peach comes out and meets up with the aviary and says, "Everything is good.
Oh, how's the discussion?
I think my father is disappointed in me.
Oh, what makes you think that?
Well, he kind of said so.
Oh,
He said something to the effect of, how can somebody like you have been raised by someone like me?
that does sound quite disappointed.
Yes, I know.
Any particular reason why it would say that?
Well, honestly, I do not really quite understand it. I think he thinks that I'm a bad friend, but I think I'm a good friend.
Why would that even come up in the conversation?
Well, because I tell him everything, including my deepest insecurities. I told him about my emotional breakdown.
Right. And then I'll kind of raise an eyebrow and look at Peach and I'm like, you told him about what we were talking about, didn't you?
Of course I did.
Oh, okay. I don't even need to do an insight then.
No. It's free.
I kind of just like sigh. I'm like, it's okay. I want you to know I do trust you, Peach. I just want to make sure that everyone's safe.
Oh. Well, do not worry. Whatever happens, I will work to protect us. I have an imaginary friend.
And I will nod and be a little quiet throughout. I'll make like light conversation throughout the rest of our walk. And Shadowed, I did message you on Discord earlier this this week because I knew this would possibly happen.
Uh-oh.
So you
No.
could go ahead and look into that, and that's what I'm probably doing tonight.
Crazy. Nah, that's crazy.
Basil, where is the closest body of water?
Is it tingling?
I don't know, but I'd really rather not test it.
Okay, well, I'm pulling out the alchemy jug. All right, well, so here, I get on like a little curb. Just kneel down. I got water.
Oh.
I got water right here. Technically,
Oh.
the mayonnaise will help nullify it. Do you want mayonnaise or water?
Water.
Okay, I'm just asking. You never know, right? People are into some weird stuff. Pouring the water out. Really make sure you get in the crevices. I'm not looking. I mean, I'm not looking, but other people might. So, like, I'm also might not pour the water correctly.
Yes, no, just keep it still. It's fine.
I like to think that even though you got the head start going home, the two of us catch up to you in the street doing an impromptu shower routine.
I'm like on tiptoes, holding up
Oh.
the alchemy jug.
And then Peach looks to the aviary and says, I think I'm glad that I didn't have to tell my father about this. He would be disappointed in my choice of friends.
We are quite the interesting bunch, that's for sure.
I'm just proud. This is just safety. This is just safety after a new test was huh?
A test?
Yeah.
Callista, did Basil trick you into eating something?
No.
Uh-oh. What's the test?
Oh, when I gooped her with the the big ball of goop.
When you
It actually
what?
it transports your location. There's a molecular thing that happens, and you goop about. I can't really
What? Why is
Yes.
there a verb for gooping? What is going on?
because yeah, it's a lot of math.
Did you not see when Basil shot me?
I was
Oh.
kind of being held.
I
All
saw
right.
that, yes. Oh, that was the test?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's still a new thing, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're pouring the water.
Are you okay, Callista?
Yes, well, luckily I am now.
Okay, good.
Now that I've gotten most of this off me.
You can't eat fruit for like 3 days. Also, by the way. All right. Well, that should be good.
Can't eat
Oh.
fruit?
You got to be his test animal for a day. How you feel, Callista?
Yeah, I couldn't be happier.
I bet.
Yes.
I just think we would have just had to reach down and pull you out instead of me using a weird experimental launcher type on you. That would have been
Yes,
awful.
No. My plan was to try to climb up, which would have seemed a lot easier. But I am glad that you got me out of that situation, Basil. Don't ever fucking do that again.
Okay. All right. So you're a no-go on the emergency escape procedure, correct?
I'll get real close to him, right up to his face, and go, yes, no go.
Okay. But and if I fix it and make it non-side effect averse, oh,
No go.
I will also second that. I wasn't even there to experience it. I'm not going to be your lab rat for this one.
okay, no go on Cruz. Let them die. Okay, cool. I flip the notepad closed and I put it back in my vest pocket. Just, good to know.
I literally go ahead and, as you say that, I take out the hook shot or grappling hook that you gave me. I point at it and then stick it back in my utility belt.
Yeah. Hey, you never know.
I will tell you this, Basil. You are very lucky that you are adorable.
Yeah, that's what my parents say a lot too. So, yay.
Callista, are you saying that you would not be nice to Basil if he was ugly?
A lot of people actually have that opinion of me. Yeah, yeah. So that's not new. That's not a new one for me.
Oh no. Well then, I guess you must have been adorable from the day you were born. My father tells me that when I was born, I was absolutely hideous.
That's That's not usually what
Parents would do.
It's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. Yeah, that's what we're all
Right.
thinking.
At the same time, you're also an Aarakocra and he's an elf, or at least some form of elf, I would assume.
Well, the thing is, my feelings were very hurt at first, but then he showed me a picture.
And
I don't want to talk about it.
I turned to them
Okay,
like,
so-
we're little feathered goobers, is how I
okay,
put
yeah,
it.
so it was bad, huh? All right. I did actually come out pretty much looking like this. I just kind of grew up and didn't change. So that's been great.
Wow, that's really fascinating.
Supposedly we hit like 3rd or 4th puberty by 80, so here's hoping something happens.
Wow. And then Peach looks to Callista and says, "And what about you?"
What about me?
Well, did
Did I
you
always-
change a lot?
Did
Yes,
I
did
always
you
look
always
like...
look like this? Yes.
No, I did not.
Oh. And then Peach kind of swivels his face and looks at Callista carefully, like he's thinking, what could have possibly changed? And then he goes, "Ah, I can guess. You did not have horns when you hatched."
Close.
There's so much to unpack with that. That's so much.
But I was close.
I didn't have certain assets that I have now.
Oh, the leather? That actually does make sense. It's a very expensive material.
I kind of just, hearing these responses to Callista's obvious pointing things out, I just kind of holding my head, like, yep, mm-hmm. And I'll just look at Callista, like, give a thumbs up, like, yep, that's right. And then I go over to Peach, and I'm like, just so you know, we're the only ones that actually come out of eggs.
Why? Where do they come from then?
I don't think I should be the one to tell you this.
And then Peach looks at the sky, notices how late it's getting, and then he looks back at how far they are from his dad's place, and he goes, maybe I'll
that's
go
something
ask.
you should have as a discussion when things are more peaceful.
I have
Yeah.
a lot of books with a lot of anatomy. It's not like informative. No one really says anything, but there's a lot to infer by like structure.
Oh. Maybe
Well,
I
just-
will look at them before I go to bed tonight. And then I will take some notes and then I'll ask my father about it tomorrow. Shadow is freaking out. He does not want to have that conversation.
We'll hand wave that one. All right. So,
And with that threat hanging in the air.
back at living quarters in Troll Skull Manor.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a long rest.
Long rest.
I'm going to take a proper bath and wash
I am going
all
to
the...
do what I sent to you, Shadowed, so you can roll that however you want.
Okay.
I will wash all the shit and sewage and goop, Basil's goop off me.
It's technically only just skin deep. You just gotta get that real. You gotta get a scrubber in there. Just the
Yeah,
first layer.
I'm scrubbing. Oh, I'm scrubbing.
Scrubba.
And then I will go to my room and I will change into my pajamas. And then I'm going to go up on the what's the thing that the tower thing
Okay.
Oh, the turret
that
thing.
goes, the turret thing, yeah. I'm gonna go up there and
Peach waves to you as you go by.
I'm going to sit up there and just look at the stars after the sun has gone down for like an
Aw.
hour. And then
Aw.
I'll go back down into my room.
When you come back down, Peach is roosting on his little stand, holding his flail snail plushie.
Is Peach asleep?
Yeah.
Does he have like a blanket or something?
No, he's just you know when all sleep they fluff up and they wrap their wings around themselves, so like "Whoop."
Mhm.
So his head's just kind of shrunken in, his eyes are like and he's holding his flail sail and he's on his little perch.
I will go to my room and I will get a small throw blanket, and I'll go back and I'll tiptoe in and kind of just put it around Peach.
Aww. He'll wake up in the morning and be like, "Was my father here?" Because he has an int of 8.
Okay. Well,
Hmm.
should we call it there, or?
Sure.
Sure.
You don't want to do another hour-long battle right now? That's not.
Well, I'm just not entirely sure how that encounter will go.
Probably not good, knowing us, right? Like, probably not
Does it
good.
Based
ever?
on history, you know.
And 2 of you don't have outs anymore. So once again, Cruise Calista, you will not get Vortex Warped.
And yes, it'll also be a question as to if anyone knows anything about the Blue Alley.
Is that a staple of Waterdeep? Because as a Waterdavian, I could roll history to see if I know anything about it.
It is rather infamous in Waterdeep.
Okay. Shall I roll history?
Sure?
Do all of us who live here roll
Sure,
history?
do it.
Not my strong suit. Int of 8. Yeah, Peach knows nothing about the Blue Alley.
With a +7, I
2.
rolled a 2, so that's a 9.
Yeah, so all that any of you have really ever heard about it is that it's very dangerous, and those who enter the Blue Alley rarely come out alive.
Lovely.
Is it like a color-based thing where we need to be painted blue? Because that'll make Basil a really interesting character tomorrow, I'll tell you what.
The
Man, my father my father really did do the drow parenting thing where he was like, "Oh, okay, my son's going into the Blue Alley. All right, if he dies, he dies."
well, it's the meeting you're supposed to like stop or observe is like at the entrance to the
Oh, okay.
as a meeting place. But yes, the Blue Alley, the the stones and whatever along the ground of the Blue Alley are all painted blue.
Perfect.
Must be hell for colorblind folks going there.
And it is sometimes often used as like adventurers or people who want to kind of prove themselves at a certain level will sometimes attempt to go through the Blue Alley to try and find out its secrets and loot anything that might be in there.
Oh. So what I'm hearing from this Shadowed is that I should sneak up to the entrance of the Blue Alley, sentinel the crap out of everybody so they cannot run in there when the meeting inevitably goes terrible.
Well, we will find out next time.
Next
Yes.
year, even.
Yes.
Year.
Next year.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A spoiler, Basil is going to be painted blue from head to toe, including hair. To blend in.
Yeah,
Nice.
naturally. Why else would you do it?
Yeah. He's low to the ground. It's perfect.
Okay.
You know,
Well.
if Tam was still here, we could have all painted ourselves blue and then gone in as the Blue Man group.
Tam would definitely know a lot about Ellie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it, Tam, why'd you have to die?
Oh, we could make another D100 roll to see if Callista swaps back to where she was originally Vortex for every single night. See if that.
Nah.
Oh god.
Not nearly
Just
as
come
deadly
into
as
her
death.
room one day, it's like she's gone.
Mm.
Callista? No, not again!
Well, that was a rather combat encounter heavy session,
Yeah.
Mhm.
fighting a demon and then the brain-eaten Maloon.
Oh yeah, we
The
stomped him.
meat mecha Maloon.
Mhm. So, Drew, what did you think about tonight's session? Did anything in particular maybe stand out? And do you have anything going on that you might want to plug?
I had a ton of fun this session.
Good.
I liked it. I like when we fight, and I like when we RP, and we did both. And that's always a good time. I especially liked Peach's conversation with her dad, with his dad.
I've never felt like a sniper's mark on a character more than what does it mean when someone asks me to lie? Like, oh, okay, geez.
Oh, that was great.
Try to kill Cruz? What's happening?
Hey, see, I am a good friend. I know my father enough that I did not say, it's the one standing outside right now.
But also implied that this person should probably be killed for his for his crazy ideas of man secrets. What?
Yeah. Whenever Peach talks to his dad, it's always just chef's kiss.
Those are always the parts that make me worry the most.
Well, get ready for the having to explain where the birds and bees to account.
See, the thing is that he had the birds and the bees conversation, except it was more the birds and the birds conversation. It was like, you come out of eggs, eggs are laid, and you hatch, the end. And Peach just always assumed that, yeah, everyone lays eggs. So,
Yeah.
things have gotten really messed up for him just now.
Yep, I've spun your world with one statement.
Yep.
Yeah, so
I absolutely think that Callista could very easily have that conversation with Peach.
Yes,
Oh
please.
yes,
Be very matter of fact about it too. That'd be
yes,
the funny thing.
there's definitely laid involved.
ooh.
Oh, sexy singles in your area.
Sexy singles.
You're
Yeah,
always the one
so
to
do you
push
have
that, by
any
the way.
do you have any stream stuff there going on there, Drew?
Oh, I will be around on Sunday night playing either Final Fantasy or Outer Wilds. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Nice.
One or the other.
Nice. So Tilted.
Hi.
How'd you feel about getting wailed on again this session?
It's made it much more clear that I need to get this adamantium scale mail armor as soon as possible. Because literally, you either don't hit me or you crit me. There is no in between. So, I mean, I'm doing my job at least. I'm taking the hits. It's just, you know, dropping to 9 HP at level 5 feels a little bad. But other than that, I mean, I had a good time with it. Even with all the terrible rolls I got, I can roll into it that I'm kind of like a Darkwing Duck ripoff slash Batman ripoff at the same time. It's great. Um, I would have talked more. I know I was already pretty loud and obnoxious like I normally am, but I would have talked more. But my throat is actually starting to get to me.
You're not
But
loud and obnoxious.
I beg to differ.
No, you were great this
Um,
session. It's okay. Do not worry.
Yeah, but it was good fun. I liked how I don't think we got to really expand upon the how much of a Vietnam flashback that whole area was for you guys as much, but that's okay. I had fun with it regardless. In terms of my stuff, you can catch me over on twitch.tv/tilted gaming with the one instead of the I on the first I. I'll be playing XCOM 2 tomorrow. I'll probably be finishing that up tomorrow and then switching on to another game. So look forward to that. And yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay. Hoodie?
Hi, it's me. The thing I want crocheted, cross-stitched onto a pillow is that's just it. I don't make promises. Is such a beautiful little end cap to a line about not betraying friends. I just don't promise them anything. So I'm never betraying anyone. Is just such a perfect escape from a logic trap. It was beautiful. It was the full Heisman dodge. That and the killing of the intellect devourer by the two people who were the most scarred by it was
Yeah, you obliterated that thing.
nice. Yeah, had fun. Battle always fun. Story always fun.
Mhm.
Love it. I'll either stream or I won't. I flip a coin, and then I flip a coin to see if I'm going to flip that coin, and then between those two layers of RNG, we'll see if I ever stream.
Okay.
Well, Tam
Well-
died like 8 sessions in, so your chances are pretty good.
Maybe I start rolling
Right.
D100s. Maybe that's the thing. I see the 100 come up. I'm like, all right, here we go.
It'll happen sooner than you think. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But do you have any more D&D of your own stuff on the go?
Oh right, I have D&D on Sunday. I had them create. We did like essentially full improv D&D where I prepared the smallest amount and then I had them roll things in the moment when we did the one shot, and they essentially created their own bad guys going forward. So the more powerful they got, because at the end they had to eat hearts and they got a level, and then they started eating hearts like crazy. And I was like, oh, you guys, you don't want to do that. So they created their own bad guys, and now they're fighting the first of that in this session on Sunday.
Interesting.
That was in the shit dungeon that I talked about last time. So sorry about that.
All right. And Gubby,
Hello.
how did you feel about tonight's session?
I'm kind of disappointed that Maloon didn't actually turn out to be a kidney scam, but
Well,
um,
he was intellect devoured.
yeah, unfortunately, it's not a kidney devourer. But like Hoodie said, really love the moment where we both blew up the the intellect devourer. I was crying inside when that beautiful opening crit that the aviary got descended into like this abyss of suffering and madness.
It's great.
Because you were rolling so well, and then it just
Fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
That seems to be a running theme with a lot of my stuff, I've noticed.
Yeah, it's you have a very min-max experience, I feel like your hits, but your shit's shit as well. So
It's like watching someone play QWOP, where they get that first stride completely right, and then every other stride is just the person flailing on the ground.
Yep.
And of course, the chat with Oleander / Kiorlin. Sorry to put you through the stress of being a character who doesn't understand how his child turned out this way, but here we are.
Yeah. Well, I thought tonight went relatively well.
Mhm.
All of the stuff with the Hezu and Maloon and finishing that all off took a little longer than I thought it might. But I think that I should really, I should have started to expect that by now.
30 sessions in, man. Come on, chop chop.
But yeah, looking forward to next time, whenever that will
Mhm.
be. So we don't entirely have the schedule for January figured out yet, but keep an eye out on the ARV calendar or my socials or the Discord or whatever to find out when more of the ShadowCrew adventure shenanigans happen.
Yeah.
And of course, thanks to Arvin Elron for hosting our campaign on his channel. Make sure to check out all of the ARV things. And let me see. Since this is Friday night, perhaps there will be on. Not really. Okay, so no raid tonight. But yes, Make sure to support all of the things or check them out if you need them. For example, for Black Lives Matter, Help Now, and Ukraine for about stuff ongoing war in Ukraine. Other than that, thanks to everyone who came out to watch. This is it for 2024.
Yes, and Happy New Year from
Happy
the
New
Shadow
Year,
Yes,
Crew.
Happy
everyone.
New Year, everyone.
Enjoy. Enjoy some champagne, or maybe if you're like me who doesn't drink alcohol, enjoy some apple cider or something.
Make
There
it
you go.
Martinelli's.
Yep, Martinelli's.
You gotta
Y'all
have
have a good
Martinelli's
one,
apple.
all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.